We're live.
We're live, all right. Hello, good evening. Good Sunday evening. I was thinking of the great Robert Redford this week, one of my favorite actors, one of the great screen actors of all time. Been in many films, Mike, as you know.
Yes.
People have called, listed his films in many different places. He's in a film called 3 Days of the Condor. I don't know if you ever saw that or not.
I have not.
Great, good movie. We talk film, not a film review podcast, But I will say this. In the film 3 Days of the Condor, he walks into work one day and finds all his coworkers have been murdered. So,
You're hoping for that?
No. I was just saying, just parenthetically, just walking into this room and it crossed my mind. That's all.
Interesting.
It's not tweet. Oh, here we go. The show is live. Wasn't tweet out when I asked. Okay. Well, good evening. Cullinane is here. His last week, Mike. His last week.
He was trying to hide in the other room for some reason.
Yeah, he was drinking a slush puppy.
Was he really?
Yeah.
I'm going to miss those.
True or false?
I'm going to miss those. Yeah.
You're going to miss those. Are they going to disappear?
Actually, that was only my third one, but
Why
I
is your-
found
What's
it.
going on with your voice?
Why do you sound like that?
Hello.
I think it's the mic.
Is that slush puppy
Hello.
Dave?
You sound more normal now.
actually.
At first, you sounded different, right?
Very.
Say something. What?
Hello, slush puppies.
Yeah, it's just the mic.
Oh, okay.
Slush puppy. Okay.
I'm a big slush puppy
Stay.
guy.
So I can see. I can't see. You're drifting in. I want to see that beautiful face of yours. What kind of slush puppy do you get?
cherry.
You get over there?
Yeah, the one across the street. Yep.
The 7-Eleven? I mean the convenience store place?
Convenience store, yep.
Okay.
One of the last remaining where you actually
You do it yourself.
push it. Oh, it's amazing.
So what do you get?
I got the cherry one.
Cherry, is it good?
Yep.
Cold?
Four pumps.
4 pumps.
Go one extra. Yep.
Oh, feeling
Yep.
good? Yeah.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Slush puppy. What a retard.
You think you'll come back here and get him still?
Yeah, you're welcome. You know what, Dave? Anytime you want to get a slush puppy, I'll buy you one. Okay. If you want to come by the studio.
$2.50 for a large.
That's a good deal, isn't
That's-
it? 2023 is not a good deal.
Maybe in 2023.
No?
I guess.
What-
growing
you
up,
thought
it was,
that was too
growing
high?
up, it was definitely under $2 growing
Well,
up.
we know when that was.
Well,
Mike.
Dave. Yeah. I mean, Biden's America, you know?
70s were a different time. You know? Wow. So if God forbid you went there and cherry
Yes.
was out, what would you, grape?
I don't mind grape.
Okay.
Grape's an interesting flavor in the candy realm. Justin and I have discussed this at
By the way, making fun
length.
of Dave for slush puppies. In my right hand, Mike, I have my snack for the night.
Right, that's why I didn't
Animal
understand.
crackers.
Oh, yummy.
So, I mean, we are all children. But it's just, I just saw Dave sitting there with this little, he looks so happy with his slush puppy.
I just like the phrase grape's an interesting flavor.
It's an interesting flavor.
It varies. Like it's
It
the
deserves
most
to be studied.
in the
That could
candy
be-
realm.
If it's
yeah.
very syrupy, it's a miss. I think if it's overly, it's got to be just right.
Like, have you ever had grape gum? Oh, you're not a gum guy.
No, I've had it, but that's too busy for me.
Okay.
Like, Big League Chew has a grape one.
Yes.
And if you put that
overwhelming,
it's like
yes,
it's too much.
Right.
Right. The traditional Big League Chew is the only one to have.
isn't there strawberry though? Is
I'm
there
not a strawberry guy, so but just have the regular one.
Yeah.
So yeah, all right. So there you go. Dave Cullinane's here. Mike Geary is here. He is leaving us also this week. He's heading out to the great back to Las Vegas.
I've started looking
Correct?
at it like I'm just not invited to John Peltier's wedding, which
That's
I
true.
wouldn't be anyway.
True.
That's how I've coped with it.
This is in Vegas, right?
Yes.
Another Geary having some laughs in the. in
On,
great
by the
city of
way,
Shane.
I don't know if you realize this. I know someone who definitely doesn't realize it because he hasn't looked into it.
Mm-hmm.
On the 5-year anniversary.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a
Is it
kismet.
the third? Is that what it is?
The first.
The first Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, congratulations.
Hey, thanks.
Here you go. Wow. So Mike will be there. When do you leave?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Okay. So we'll get you again this week, I hope.
Yes.
Is Mike? Yeah. What is your take on the whole Peltier? And by the way, what is it? What is it, Dave or Gus? What is it? Turn the mic on.
Barstool.tv/PPV.
Barstool.tv/PPV. If you're watching right now, if you haven't bought the pay-per-view, please do it for us and for yourself. It'll be a good night of entertainment, that's for sure. Barstool.tv/PPV. Even I bought it. So
Can I say, as a blind man, very easy to use.
Really?
It's normally very difficult for me. I'm not saying this is a pitch man.
No,
That was
I
very
thought so
easy.
too. I mean, I did it.
Yeah.
So I was. So do you think Peltier is actually going to go Peltier? Peltier? He said
Peltier.
Peltier.
Peltier. I should know that. That's Canadian. Yeah, go ahead.
I thought for sure. Now, Gus has told me that he's been playing along on Twitter, so maybe he's softened. But during the show, I thought, wow, it's very impressive that Kirk has now gone to the lengths of getting a man to get married who clearly does not want that. So
Well, I
was
think I
impressed
saw a lot
by
of people saying, "Oh, when you asked him about does he want to get married," he paused. He pauses after every question you ask him.
True.
Like he just that's
Yes.
that's his thing. So I don't know what's real and what's not. But I mean, I think he's getting married on Saturday. I
Yeah,
think.
and he's picking
Dave?
up me and Dave
we're
and going to
We're going to
Meadows.
Milton's tomorrow at 12:30.
You're going to Milton tomorrow at 12:30.
Yes.
Okay. You're going to Miltons tomorrow. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll go. Maybe I'll swing by.
Social Plaza.
No, I'm not going. Okay, fine. No, but God, Jesus Christ. We have one life, Dave. I mean,
This is my last chance at Milton. I'm just going to
geez.
I feel more comfortable without you.
Sure,
there.
I understand. Yeah, well, as comfortable as you could be, according to Ryan Whitney at that place. I always feel comfortable with Social Plaza. Chestnut Hill, of course, and the Burlington Mall. Yeah, so, and I saw that's the guy from No Exit 4, right?
Yes.
He's playing piano. He's going to go up and play piano?
He's going to bring his keyboard, and it's going to tie in. Yep.
Excellent job. And really, the Under the Bridge theme fits very well for a KMS.
That's what I don't want the one he was saying, that stupid indie song. Under the Bridge is perfect.
It's got to be it.
Yeah, it has to be. He's going to do that. It just sounds beautiful.
Yes.
Do we have any dress updates, Dave? For Joanne? Do we have any dress
Oh,
people
dress
reach out?
updates.
Any women? Any
I
companies reach
have
out?
personally been reaching out to multiple.
Okay. Well, Minifans, get moving.
Yeah.
And rings. Dave's asking me questions. Should we get a cheap ring? No, we should not get a cheap
No,
ring.
no. There is
You said to me, should we get a cheap ring?
Well, I mean, with a Barstool advertiser, basically.
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm sure that'd be a fine ring. But I'm saying we should get a nice ring for a woman who's been married.
Well, what's nice to Joanne? You've heard her talk. Come on.
That's true. She's a little trashy. But
Gumball machine.
I saw some people worry like this is going to take over the show. It's not. It's going to be a little side part of the show. The producer search and the farewell of the Cullinane still A and B.
Good.
Well, the wedding as well. And this is not like I said, Mike, that woman who was crying at the pizza thing.
No, this is only one party will not want to be there this time.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's going to love it. So, and Cullinane's taking them off Friday night in Maine for a little guys night out bachelor party.
That's not accurate. No, that's
pretty
not.
cool.
That is not
What if I
accurate.
put you guys up? Have a nice night of it.
Oh, imagine a hangover situation.
Yeah.
They lose John.
Where's Peltier? Oh my God! Yeah, Ned Snark has a tattoo. Kirk's desk with like a chihuahua or something.
Mayo's
A
head is
tiger?
shaved.
Yeah. I could see that. Can't get Mike Tyson with Peter McNeely there. Just typical.
Steve Lapis.
Yeah, wow.
What are you doing in Maine?
Well, we can't afford Pete Lapis. We can afford it.
Yes, yeah, he'd do it pro bono.
So that's a big. So again, barstool.tv/ppv. Go buy it right now. Stop what you're doing. Go do it. People have been great. Very happy so far. I'm sure day of will be crazy. So if you want to get in there now, go do it. It makes me feel better. So and then go buy it again. It's like another email. Knock yourself out.
Sure.
So what is going on, boys? Barstool.tv/ppv. Yeah. What's going on with you guys? Gus, what's going on with you after a pathetic performance on Friday?
Yeah, it wasn't my best.
No, it's pathetic.
It was pathetic.
Yeah.
It was rough.
It's not the
bad,
first
right?
time.
I thought the Mad Dog Russo thing might have been his roughest. I don't know what happened.
Well, I actually thought, he had a couple that were really, he thought that was Mad Dog Russo.
He thought it was Mad Dog, and then when you asked him about it, he goes, "Well, it was at the time, and now it's not."
I thought it was at the time.
Somebody got to Gus.
You think so?
Yes, I've seen this a million times with people.
Got to him in what way?
Somebody in his life was like, don't be an idiot. Like, this guy's an asshole. Did you feel that, Dave, or no?
Oh, did I ever?
Really or no?
Oh, yeah. Yes, his head is consumed.
Yeah,
by
can we be
this.
honest
Yeah.
now, Gus, or
Yeah.
no?
Well, yeah, we can be honest.
Okay, so what happened?
I mean, I just fucked up. Plain and simple. I just didn't have my A
So
game.
nobody in your life said
No.
don't do this?
I
I
had- no.
heard you on the Minifan
I had
show.
my no one told me not to do
you say
this.
your aunt?
My aunt. I have some aunt and uncles who
Which
listen.
aunt? Who?
My aunt Sue.
Your aunt Sue. Okay.
I'm not Sue. Sue actually likes you.
Okay.
It's my aunt Lisa thinks you're an asshole.
Okay.
My
Aunt
godmother.
Lisa. Okay. Her name now is Aunt Cunt on the show from now on.
The aunts all get
Well, we
together.
call her Auntie Sunshine because she's a miserable bitch.
Okay.
Ah, nice.
Wow,
Nice.
that family's really fun. Get her on the phone.
All right, I'll try.
Get Lisa on the phone. Yeah. So
Auntie
Lisa,
Sunshine.
I see at least hopefully somebody shoots.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't shoot and miss.
Sounds like more of an aunt, right, fellas?
The idea of Mike's mom running away like a fucking baby.
Coward.
Jesus. It's some fucking shooters.
Yeah.
I don't have my aunt's number.
Okay, that's a lie.
No, that's.
Mike, is that a lie?
I can prove this to Dave right now.
I'm not particularly close
Did your
to my
mom
family.
Did your mom dive somewhere or no? Mike, did she dive somewhere or no? All kidding aside.
Oh, so the way she described it, she ran and
Right.
could literally like feel bullets whizzing by her, tripped and fell.
Yeah, that sounds colonish,
Someone
but yeah,
picked her up.
right.
It does sound, as I'm saying it all sounds very fairy tale-ish.
Yeah, right.
But someone picked her up and like dropped her off behind something. I forget what it was exactly, but some fixture.
And that man's name was Andy Mayo.
It was Mick.
It was me. Well, I was doing research.
Hire this man, damn it.
What did Mayo tweet today that rubbed me the wrong way again?
Dave, I don't know.
It's this
My mind's
fucking like it's this arrogance to the way like he thinks
he owns
thinks
you.
Oh, wow.
No,
Dave, you're
he
Dave.
thinks he owns you. He thinks he's your program director for some reason. That's what frustrates me.
But I know he's not.
No, but he's like, what did he say today? Like, there is no way this show should go on if this guy's not playing piano. He worded it in a different way.
He's right. He happens to call the shots. What do you want me to do?
But it's like
he's called the shots since day one. Ever since it was the weekends of the EI, he was calling the shots. I'm just saying.
That's what irritates me. All right, fine.
Dave, you're done. Don't
I
worry
am.
about it.
You're
Don't
right.
worry
I'm
about it. Just relax. Have fun.
I'm going to have to add
Have a sip.
It's in the other.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's almost
just
there.
grab a puff.
And it's like at the end where it makes a lot of noise when I do it.
You like that or
Yeah,
no?
so
Oh, okay, yeah.
I like it when I'm alone. I'm embarrassed
Yeah.
too.
Sometimes I have that problem with my son. He's 11 when he does that. Yeah. But I can see for you, you're 46. I think that might be a problem.
Harry, the drink is done. You can throw it away.
He likes those at the movies. You go to the movies. He likes those ices.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a poor man's
I'm
flesh puppy.
The AMC has the ices. Yeah.
I'm going to have to add to Steve Eunice.
Makes him do a Morty though. He says, which is what Rick called Morty when Rick has to take a shit. He calls it a Morty.
I wonder how that show's going to be now.
It's done. It's like
Without
it's been
the-
canceled basically.
Without the
right?
magic of pedophilia behind it, you know?
That's what Harry's like. He saw a YouTube video. He's like, yeah, I guess this guy did something wrong, but who cares? Like the show's
Yeah.
gonna stink. I'm
Hey,
like,
head away, Harry.
I said, Harry, I know a wacky podcast you can join. I said, Harry, look up Jack Klugman on Wikipedia.
This guy's great. He solves it every week. How does he do that?
You're
He's
all set.
He's only a coroner.
Well, it's blindmike.net, of course. Go subscribe, please.
Thank you.
Gus, go ahead. Lisa.
Lisa, so she's just a couple family
Okay,
members think you're an asshole.
Let's get ringing here.
I don't have
Who'd
her
you
number.
text? Nobody can
No,
text.
it's somebody. Yeah.
Someone has her
Let's see if I'll try to.
Gus, cut the shit. You've been
I'm
talking
not
to your,
cutting this shit.
Is your stupid? Is this dog Karen's dumb sister or no?
No, this is my dad's sister,
This is what's your dad's name?
Ron.
Ron Augustus.
Ron Augustus.
There's no case Ron Augustus can't solve.
For the last couple of years, this county's been run by somebody who doesn't quite understand things. My name's Ron Augustus, and I'm here to change.
I got to feel the mayor is always breathing down Ron Augustus's neck, you know?
John Thompson is all about the environment. Ron Augustus thinks you're a bunch of pussies. Who are you texting?
I'm trying to get the number right now.
How do you have your aunt's number? I
That's not...
don't believe that.
An
I
aunt?
have my. I don't have many aunts left. I have my aunt Sandra. I certainly have her number. My aunt Teresa.
She just put me to voicemail.
Who did?
My aunt.
Lisa?
Yeah.
Does she know she's on?
No, I don't know if
Tell
she
her
knows she's
text
on.
her, Gus.
Sunshine
I'm
Lisa?
trying to.
Yeah. You're trying to text her?
Well, I mean, I tried to call her first.
Okay, text her and say Kirk would like to speak to you. You know, no pressure, but if you'd like to come on, fine. Does she know that that's
Or
her
else.
nickname or no?
Well, Auntie Sunshine?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I think the fact you call her Auntie Sunshine means you actually like her.
Well, I mean, we also call her Abuela de Sol.
My God.
Abuela de Sol.
Oh,
Because she has 2 grandkids who live in Costa Rica and they travel back and forth.
May I go to the other room?
No, you may not. No, Dave, we have to do it. You have to do it too. You're still getting paid.
Dave-
Mike's the only one who's dumb enough to stick around.
Dave,
Although I will tell people to unsubscribe if Mike leaves.
no.
We're all in this together.
I like Andrew. I have
So
no...
do I like Gus.
I'm the only one that likes being around.
His name is Gus.
Gus, I'm sorry.
Steve called him Gus. Steve is like Trump now. He has a terrible nickname for Montante.
Yeah.
What is
Goofy
it?
Gus.
Yeah. What's his Montante name he has?
Montante. Like,
Yeah, he
just
spells it wrong.
yeah.
It's like such a Dino move. He's just going all in now. Oh, I spelled Cullinane's name wrong, I think. So what's going on, Gus?
So I've texted my aunt.
Forgetting that. Putting that aside.
But no, I just had a.
Okay, forgetting that. You stunk. We know that.
Yeah.
What else?
What else is going on? Well, speaking of Saco, have you gotten your Justice of the Peace or officiant?
I haven't yet. I don't think that'll take me long. I remember last time I did it online, it took like a half hour. So if you want to set me up with the information, one of you guys, I'd be obliged. If not, I'll find it on my own.
And then just once we're on.
It feels like a dot in the i's crossing a T's job to me, Mike. But
Get Julie on the horn. Keep that off air. We don't want to see it play out.
delete
on
that.
air.
I don't want
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, get that off YouTube. What's that?
I was gonna say, speaking of Julie, she seems Dave seems to be vindicated with that poll on the Minifan group saying that
It's 40,
been.
it's 40 votes, Gus.
It's 40 votes, but it's still.
It's a Kirk Minahan worship
redemption.
page. It's a Kirk Minahan worship page on Facebook. They pay
I'm
$1
trying to
million
throw
a
Dave a
page.
bone here. He doesn't like me to begin with.
He's not going to like you. He thinks you're annoying. You're an annoying guy. So
I
what?
am.
Embrace it. What do you care?
I don't
What do you care
care.
if Dave Cullinane likes you. Who would care?
I'm
It
just-
is weird, though. Dave literally won't be in there when Gus is in there.
It's true.
I told you, it's the energy. He's nervous. He's shaking. He's
seems
it's-
less-
it's-
he seems
It's not
subdued.
nerves. It's ADHD.
Somebody got to Gus. That's a fact.
That's a definite.
That's a fact. He's way different now. He's muted. I don't know what's going. I don't know what
Well, so
happened.
what did the aunt say to you that doesn't?
No, it's just that there's
Why am I an asshole? I mean, I know I'm an asshole. But what is her theory?
because she just listens to the show and you come off as an asshole.
She listens to the show every day.
Not every day,
So
but
how
just
would she know?
Well, when she listens, she's like, "Oh, my godson's on here, so let me listen." And then she hears you, and
She should be thanking me.
I think she should, too.
Goddamn job. I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah, because he hasn't
She's
been.
gonna cost you this job. What's that? I'm
You haven't been
serious.
particularly hard on him.
I mean,
Like if she's
crawl
only
around the
listening when
mall,
you're.
but he fucked up. Well, he fucked up.
But he wasn't on that day,
Right, correct.
so we don't
Thank
even
you.
know that.
Yeah, thank
How
you,
would she
man.
know? You know?
that was because I put it on my Facebook and everyone went
okay.
to see it.
Which is another weird one. On Facebook. Jesus. What else?
We got
Leaving
Governor
with officiant license.
Governor Newsom's coming out saying that he's worried about his son and misinformation because he listens to micro cults like Joe Rogan. And
Okay, that's your lead story.
oh, it's one of the lead stories because
Jump out the window, please. Just see if you survive. I'm serious for the show. Jump out the window. See if you survive. I can't do. I think I could do this. Who gives a fuck? What is this? The Blind Mice Project? I don't give a shit
no,
about
but it's
that.
one of those
What's
situations.
next? Stuttering John's a moron?
Send it to Craig.
What do I do? Richard Ojeda? The Dat fan's a bad comic? Like, what do you want me to say?
First of all, we haven't talked about Richard in a while. He's a friend now. All
I
right?
forgot. I apologize. I mean, what else do you want me to say? Oh, the left does this and the right does that.
Well,
What do
it's
you want
not a
me to-
left-right thing, but your fan
Well, I think
base.
Gavin Newsom is making it a left or right.
Well, that's not the point I was bringing up. Was that this fan base is a micro cult in one way, shape, or form.
No shit.
So, how does it feel to be a micro cult leader?
What?
You are a micro cult leader.
Okay, I know. It feels fine. I don't care. I'm old. I'm sore when I wake up in the morning. I've run every day this year. I'm worried about the Barstool, surviving Barstool, getting my runs in every day because I can't leave. And they don't have a treadmill there. So I'm going to have to run. John Rich or somebody better design a 4-mile run in the building for me to do every day.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because I can't. That's my biggest concern right now. Because I'm going to be there the whole time. I'm going to win it. So I got to figure that out.
They don't have some sort of track basketball court
In
type
New York?
setup. Oh, it's in New York. I was thinking it was
Yes.
Chicago.
No, it's in New York.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe it's. I don't think I'm giving anything away. It's in New York.
I thought that was the whole thing. It was at the new place.
That was the original thing. I think they didn't have it completed yet, and I
Got
think
it.
they had to get certain rights to do something in there since the building's not actually officially done or something. They need some permit for it. They couldn't get it. Is my
Could you just run around the floor? Like, would you be?
Yeah, I've done that before. I did that. I said it in the mental hospital. Yeah,
yeah.
I've done it in during the crazy blizzards. I'll run in place. But I mean, yeah, there's multiple floors.
Yep.
So if they design something for me, I'll be up early. I'll be up before you. Fucking Will Compton's gonna be up early.
Right.
So I mean, yeah, I'll do my 4 miles. But that's my biggest concern. I don't care about being a micro cult leader. What the fuck do I care about that?
It's interesting.
Is it?
It's interesting to think about.
Well, I don't know.
Anyone ever called your audience a cult before?
No, I've never heard that. No. They'd be willing to shoot people for me and
Yeah.
do whatever. Yeah. Who knows? Yeah. What else?
We got your boy Dion, Coach Dion, getting spanked over the
Prime.
weekend. Oh,
Yeah.
Coach Prime,
Yeah.
getting spanked over the weekend, and now if you criticize him, according to many people online, you are now racist.
I think Gus is gonna make this like a right wing show.
No, I'm not.
You
No,
notice
no, no,
the
no,
first
no.
two stories are kind of like. Yeah.
I think he has some good tweets.
You do?
I think I trust him. He told me about one, and I trust
What was
him.
that?
So there was one guy tweets out saying my timeline's starting to look like this, and he shared a picture of the Charlottesville riots with all the guys with the tiki torches.
Whose timeline's looking at this?
It was, I think it was Don Clayman, I believe it was.
What's he talking about? Prime's losing?
After Prime lost, all the
Right.
it looked like a big sea of white supremacy.
Sure.
And then we have Kevin Powell tweets out the
Kevin
racist.
Powell's from The Real World, season 1, by the way, New York.
What the hell is he weighing in on this for?
Well, he's a race guy. Like that's his gig
All
now.
right.
Yeah.
The racism towards Coach Prime is despicable, but we've seen this movie before. Certain kinds of folks have a huge problem with.
No, my biggest issue is my friend, Casey Smith. Might as well be. I'm not changing him now. Casey Smith, who was like criticizing people for like. First of all, my only issue is Deion Sanders was an asshole to me personally one time, so I hate him. I don't really care. I don't care if they go undefeated, but like he was an asshole to me. I think he's a phony, so I'm going to root against him. That's it. It's not like you can be black, white, have 9 colors, have no colors, be transgender, be gay, be straight, be a Jesus thumper, be whatever, agnostic. I don't care. But he was an asshole to me individually, so I will root against him forever.
Sure. But now, wouldn't you say really the only reason Casey is rooting for him is because he was probably nice to her one time?
Yes.
So I
And
guess
Casey Smith's whole life, I like Casey. She's a friend of mine. But her whole life is always, she's probably like, boy, these guys were really nice to me. And it's like, yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sure
yeah.
they were very nice to you. I don't know why that is. She's a nice person. I think there are other reasons too, because, guys like to talk to people who look like Casey Smith.
Right.
We know that. I like Casey, but like, she's like, Deion's so great. I'm like, to you, he was great.
Right.
To me, he was an asshole. So don't tell me. I'm not going to tell you how to root. So don't tell me to root against him. Why can't I root against somebody? It's a fucking sporting event.
This is your closest score prediction, I think.
Yeah, that was bad. Tough scene. I enjoy it. I like that Oregon coach, too. He's my guy.
Yeah.
Running it up, talking shit. I like that because, Prime talks shit. I'll say this about Prime. Coach Prime took the loss like a man.
There you go.
After the game, he was like, hey, look, they kicked our ass. It's fine. He keeps receipts, though, he said.
That's what you got to do.
He keeps receipts.
That's how you got to take it.
For taxes. I keep receipts, too. I kept my receipt tonight from Stop and Shop.
Would you feel any different about him if he took like...
If he was white, yeah, way different.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah, I would really
good.
like him. He'd be
Okay,
my
good.
best friend. If he treated me like an asshole, he was a white guy, if you know me, like in the past, if people who treat me like shit, if they're white, no sweat off my sack, man.
Excellent.
No problem, bro.
That's all I wanted to know.
What's up, man? What's up, bro? Yeah, it's just stupid. People are so goddamn stupid.
Right.
Jesus. Dion was an asshole for a couple of weeks and he got his ass kicked. Prime, I should say.
Damn straight.
And I'm an old man, but when I watch the games, the announcers are calling him Coach Prime every single time. It is weird.
That's a little weird.
Like
every
call
time,
him
yeah.
Dion or Coach Sanders or like it's just weird.
Well,
First of all, it's weird that men are calling them Coach whatever anyway.
as I recall, Primetime and Dion were two different people.
That's true. Yeah. I
So
remember the
maybe
rap-
Dion isn't even a coach.
I remember his rap music. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's terrific stuff.
That's right.
It's good stuff.
I forgot about that.
Oh, one of the great
He's a
artists.
Renaissance man.
You want to find a good old Stern segment when they made fun of Dion for hosting the Miss America pageant years ago. I don't know if it's still on YouTube. It's one of the funniest fucking things of
Oh,
all
I'll have
time.
to check it out.
Yes, yeah. I'm sure Stern. I don't think you'll hear that on Howard 101, but it was very
No, but you know what was sad is I guess Howard did a segment a few months back where they made fun of like celebrities that do music,
yeah.
like Steven Seagal or whatever.
Right.
And they found OJ's rap.
Oh yeah.
Get
yeah.
juiced.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then like Stern tried to rap,
Oh,
and it was
sad.
pretty rough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
his
because it
fastball
was.
is,
Yeah. He doesn't have Jackie
This
writing him
is
singers anymore.
1994.
No.
Yeah, sad. Sad. But yeah, I like Casey. But I don't like when people, because I think her tweet was like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Da da da. And I was like, oh.
I have it up right here.
What is it, Gus?
People taking personal victory laps about Colorado are telling on themselves. Y'all are the same people who swore they wouldn't beat TCU and have just been waiting to say Dion failed. This game is ugly, yes, but it doesn't erase what happened and the hype in Boulder.
Okay. I mean, that's me, I guess. I don't know
Well,
what
can
to
I
say.
tell you, not just you, but like it's weird. People that work for Dave Portnoy are like, how could anyone take a victory lap at someone they
Yeah,
don't like
Barstool, like, what
losing?
the fuck?
You know, like that's kind of what people do.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
he was
fun.
obnoxious for weeks, like, and that's whatever. But yeah. I don't know.
Did they take down and you know how they did the community note on the Washington Post story? What do they call it? That's what they call it, right? The
On
community
Dave's thing?
note. They said that it's like a largely used tactic by journalists. Did they take that down?
I don't know.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I saw people were mostly like the journalists were mostly up in arms in that like their like a journalist move is not to do all their research and then
right.
have their
right,
story written
right,
basically, and then
right,
call
right,
it
right,
good.
right.
Yeah. I think it seemed like it went well for Dave yesterday. Seemed like
Oh,
a nice
the,
day.
pizza-
yeah.
pizza
the
fest?
weather was bad, but like 5,000 people there stuffing their faces with pizza, which is good, I guess.
Nice.
Dave seemed to do it. So yeah. What else?
We have... Where did I go for there?
3 stories. Okay.
Did you delete LaShawn? I know you made sport
No,
of it.
I
but
have
Did you
one.
delete LaShawn McCoy's number from your phone?
I was going to, but we talked today. We had actually a good conversation.
good. Thank God.
Yeah. We got back, as I said, we got back into the Paul Thomas Anderson versus David Fincher debate, which is one of our favorites.
Right.
Yeah. And he was a huge Ryder Cup fan, so we were talking about that.
That's what I like to hear.
You're a Jake Marsh guy, as are we all.
Yes.
What's that? Talk about being deleted. Jake Marsh deleted from that fucking Ryder Cup. Jesus.
Oh, boy.
What's that, Gus?
Would Bruce Springsteen ever attending a football
Just
game?
say Taylor Swift was at the game. We don't need
Well,
mental gymnastics here.
No,
Everyone knows
I'm just saying.
Everyone-
Is there anyone that would make you cry over it because one of your coworkers is in tears over this?
Kelly, you're saying?
Videos, I've seen the clips, okay? I'm just trying to catch up. I never in a million fucking years did I think that I would have to take time out of my Sunday to watch the Chiefs play.
Can we call? Is Dan watching a game or something right now or no?
I'm sure.
I would assume so, but he's probably
Can we just
available.
call him quick? I just want to understand why Taylor Swift fans are so upset that she's there.
Yeah, I couldn't wrap my mind around that either. Kelly was like,
Kel-
"Oh, what is she? What
Kelly
what
will
is he-"
tell you why.
Well, call Dan. I don't really want to hear that voice.
Okay.
It's an interesting video.
I don't really understand it. Like I like Kelly and everything. She's she's a fighter, but I don't. Is it because I'm gonna take a guess? I think it's because she's like written songs about girls who like don't get the football players. Like she writes.
Oh,
about-
no.
No, I think it's because Travis is kind of a dick, right? Like a bro.
But he's like, that's what I mean.
Right?
But that's like the same thing though, kind
I
of.
suppose. Yeah.
But
She
yeah.
should not be with Travis Kelce.
But isn't he like a good guy? Like isn't he? He's in no trouble or anything, right?
To my knowledge.
I'll say this: you can't write I don't want any like epic breakup song where she breaks up with this meathead. Like, there's no way they've had
she'll have
deep,
one.
a deep conversation with Travis Kelce.
You think Jake Gyllenhaal's espousing some
Yeah,
sort
he's a good actor. He's a thoughtful guy.
I guess.
Travis Kelce's a moron.
Hello?
Hello.
Yo.
Are you watching?
Are
you watching the game or
That
something?
was like I am, but it was more that it's like getting a call from a ghost when Dave Cullinane called. I was like, what
Does
the
the number
hell?
still work?
Can you explain to me, because I don't have Kelly Keegs' number, and I saw you in her story, you were talking to her. Like, why? I get why it's a big deal that she's at the game, but I don't understand why her fans would be upset that she's at. I don't understand it. Like, what? I have theories, but maybe you can tell me.
So I've been late to this story because I'm at the point in my career and age and kids and all that stuff where if I miss the start of the story, it can just keep going and I'll never kind of
That's what
catch
happened to
up.
me. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And I saw you had a no glasses tweet, which
I did.
was
Yeah.
a tough look.
That's sad. Yeah,
but
that's sad.
from what I
necessary.
understand is Kelly thinks that Taylor Swift is so far above Travis Kelce, and she thinks that Travis Kelce's using Taylor Swift for clout. So for the last 2 weeks, as far as I understand, she was like, "This isn't real." Basically, Travis Kelce's trying to get clicks on his podcast and have everyone tune in, and he's making this up. They've never even hung out. So then when Taylor Swift ended up in Travis Kelce's box with Travis Kelce's mom,
His
she
mom,
was like,
yeah.
how is this real? Like, she actually is betraying all the Swifties who think that they want to now go back to when Taylor Swift was dating the guy from
like John Mayer or something.
the English guy. No, the English guy who was problematic for other things.
Michael Caine.
Matt.
Roger
whatever his
Moore.
name is.
Michael
The
Caine.
1975 lead singer.
Yeah,
guy.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
Yeah,
Simon Le
yeah,
Bon.
because they.
Who?
Yeah, that was one of my favorite things ever. Is the Swifties tried to start a fan union online to basically say, well, we pay all this money to see her in concert. Fans should get their voices heard as well, and Taylor should not be dating someone of this ilk.
This is almost
so it feels like-
almost what the Minute are doing with Mick if he becomes a producer. Because I've seen people say they won't listen to the podcast anymore. Like, people tweet this at me. Somebody stopped me today on the street, was like, if Mick's the producer of this podcast, I won't listen to the podcast anymore. So it's like that.
Yeah.
Can I say though?
Don't
Nick,
I don't you
he's-
can't I
he's
need you
growing
to
on me.
I need you to hold off though for Saco, as you know, the pay-per-view's coming up.
Okay.
You've bought your thing already, several of them, I know.
I
And
have bought it. I tweeted it out.
Thank you very much.
I'm actually I rented out the Chicago Theater.
Oh,
I
good.
bought one
Wow.
Oh, good,
pay-per-view.
good.
We're
Very
gonna play
good.
it for 3,000 people.
Perfect. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. You got to keep your endorsement quiet because you'll make that known at the and you'll say your goodbyes at Cullinane. But there's something I was going to ask you. Oh, how I know you got to get back to your games. How seriously are you taking Surviving Barstool? I've decided I'm going to take it seriously.
Okay, so I am. We had this conversation privately, but I have no problem saying it.
Right.
I'll
I'm
probably
sorry.
say it.
Yeah.
I'll say it in the first episode. I think that Surviving Barstool, I'm going to take seriously. If I basically, if I get eliminated in the first day, I won't be upset because then I get an entire week where I
Hotel, right?
in a hotel, sleep in, not
No
have
kids.
kids bother me, all that stuff.
Big win.
If I lose on Wednesday, I will be broken because that means that I basically spent an entire week sleeping on the floor in New York City next to Rico Bosco
It's tough.
and Jersey Jerry.
Right.
And so it's that if I get past the first day, I'm now all the way in, got to win the whole thing.
Right. That's kind of where I'm at too.
I think you agree, right?
Yeah,
if you get eliminated on Sunday, you're like,
Perfect.
okay, whatever.
That's
fine. I'll just
4
go
nights.
sit in my hotel.
That's 4 nights at a nice
Right.
hotel. I pop in, I do the stuff, then I get out of there. I go from. I have to run 4 miles every day in that office if I'm there till Wednesday. 4 miles.
Are they going to get you a treadmill?
No, I don't want. No, I decided it's better if I don't have one. Right? I should run around the office for 4 miles. I think.
You're not going to run around the office.
I'm going to run around the office. Yes, I am. I certainly am.
Get a treadmill. Let's get you a treadmill.
No, life's too. I think we might as well. I guess I could do the treadmill and do the podcast on the treadmill. I guess.
That's true.
No one's ever done
that
that
would be
before. Maybe I'll do that. We're gonna be so bored. We're gonna be so fucking bored at night. It's gonna be like we're gonna do it 10 o'clock at night.
Oh, you tell stories.
That's
have
what I mean.
It'll be a
That's
blast.
what I mean. I'll be sitting there with Nate. I don't want to talk to him. What am I gonna do?
The only saving grace we have is that it is going to be like baseball playoffs, so there'll at least be something that we can
thank God.
stop
Right.
the conversation.
That's true. That's
I
true.
know you're
one of my favorites. one of my favorite. I'll be FaceTime with Clemmer. We'll be doing the Immaculate Grid together at 11 o'clock at night. Jesus.
Yeah,
Christ.
I'm torn. I think it's going to be great. I'm very, very excited. I don't know how the dynamics will all work. There's so many people now invited, because I think Jerry's now in as well.
Jerry's in, right? I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be fat. I mean, it's gonna be great content. But yeah, I'm definitely in that camp where if I get kicked off on the first day, because I think maybe the first day 4 people get eliminated. So if I'm one of those 4, I will not be upset whatsoever. If I make it past the first day, then I have to win it, because it's like I can't come home after being sleeping on a floor all week, and my wife being like, "Well, how was that?"
Right.
And like, I have nothing to show for it except for the fact that I'm even more tired than I left.
Well, if we get eliminated in the first day, we'll have a nice time. We'll have some dinners together. We'll go for some walks.
Yeah.
It'll be great. It'll be fantastic.
We'll go to the 4 Seasons. Yeah, we'll upgrade our hotels. We'll do everything.
All right, I'll let you. What's the game?
Maybe we vote each other off.
Could do that. What's the big game tonight?
It's Raiders Steelers. So Jersey Jerry's trying to work up the mustard. So he retired from gambling.
I saw that. He had a big week. He asked Brooks Koepka some questions, and I saw the New York Post. He had a big week.
You're a Brooks guy now.
Yeah, I guess so.
You're a Brooks guy now. He had your back.
That's more of an anti-Dave thing, but I'll take it. I will take it.
Yeah, I mean the Ryder Cup this week coming up is going to be fantastic. I'm very, very excited.
I said on the show the other day, your match was, I think, even more entertaining than my match, because it was just very funny. And there was a moment at the end where you turned to Frankie, you said, "You're going to putt first," and Frankie, it looked like a horror movie. He was like, the camera on his face, he's like, "No, what?" He looked like he was like terrified. It was very, and you had a good putt. You should have made the putt.
I know. I wanted all the pressure. Yeah, but he looked like I had just told him like 9/11 had just happened.
Right. He was. Yeah. He looked like Kenny had been shot. He looked absolutely stunned.
No, but I'm happy with how it's gone. It also was the perfect, because you had your match, which was very fiery, and obviously the rules controversy, which you were correct about.
I appreciate it.
Then Dave,
good captain. Yeah,
Dave and Jerry. Yeah, and then our foursome was a little bit more lighthearted, and
yes.
I played out of my mind.
You played great. Do you think if it turns out we win, I'm not going to give anything away. If we win, are you the kind of captain like Herb Brooks would have, like every 5 years, every reunion, would have dinner and go away for a weekend and talk about the whole thing? Is that what we're going to be like forever, the 6 of us, except for Rappaport?
I think we would have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, Letterman jackets. And
right.
I didn't realize that Rappaport didn't have your back on. Like,
what a scumbag. Still hung over from that huge bottle of wine you bought for him the night before. A massive bottle of wine. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we'll have to definitely, if we win, we'll have to set up something where, every 5 years we all get together, maybe a phone call every time the Ryder Cup happens, being remember what we did?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Before I let you go, I will let you, if you would, eliminate in your mind one of the producing candidates. There's somebody who you will not be endorsing. Between Montante, Gus, who am I forgetting? Mick, Coleman, and John from Scranton. I don't count Josh, who's already agreed.
Intern
agreed
Josh.
to be an intern. Yeah. Is there somebody you would say you don't want?
It's not that I don't want, but I don't know if Montante really wants to do it.
Right. Okay. Here, Dave, tweet that.
Really interesting.
Is that way off or no?
No, I understand that. I think
it is. I think Montante definitely. He comes from fucking New Jersey.
I know, but I can't figure out.
True.
I can't figure out if he just wants to hang out. Like, he likes to talk. I don't know if he wants to. I think what Dan's saying is, does he want to be in the room or does he want to be a producer?
He's a good guest, right? Like that's the thing. He's a good guest, and I would like to eliminate Gus, but I'm afraid that he'll stalk me and like murder me and my whole family.
Yeah, right.
I'm going to stay on the good side of that guy, because he is
just a random question. Totally, like, Gus didn't ask me this. When you fly out of Chicago, which airport is it?
You'll be in a hotel. You say.
Yeah. Do you sleep naked in the hotel or no? And on your stomach?
Yeah. Gus literally is Steve Buscemi from Billy Madison. I just want to stay on that guy's good side.
No, he's literally Ted Bundy from real life. Is what he is. All right, we'll talk to you.
All right. See you guys.
Thank you very much. Dan Katz, there you go. Did you tweet out that he has eliminated Montante?
I tweeted out his quote that he doesn't believe Montante wants the job. He didn't fully eliminate.
That
Montante.
felt like an elimination to me.
Hey, listen, Fact.
Well, okay. But there you go. Is that what Kelly said about Taylor Swift?
No, Kelly said it was because that she's been singing about Eagles and being an Eagles fan, wearing Eagles jerseys all up.
Yeah, that
and
was the
now
other
it's-
weird
Who gives
thing.
a fuck?
Also,
Jesus Christ. That's what
Travis
she sings about?
Kelce's brother plays for the Eagles. Not to get too in the weeds on it.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, right.
Dan's makes more sense, at least, I guess. Like, I could see them being like, he's using her, which I don't really know why they care, but, you know, but it's a micro, there's a micro part of that. We're a micro podcast, according to Gus.
Sure, a micro cult. Yeah.
The micro cult.
Yeah.
Where they would be like, this person's using me for clout.
Right.
I get that. So I get that. The Minifans.
I guess because you, just from a musical sense, like if Bruce was to use Gus's analogy, if Bruce was dating someone, would you give a fuck if it was for fucking clicks on their blog or
If
something?
Bruce was dating like an absolute bubblehead,
Yeah.
I would be like, this is kind of weird. And if you wrote some incredible like song about heartbreak, and I was like, this is about her, it would seem weird. I always think of her.
Interesting.
Is Taylor Swift gonna like write a song called like Fumble or something, or like
It'll depend on how long they're together.
CTE?
If this is a month thing, I doubt it.
Yeah.
But maybe.
Great if they live like she just quit the business, they married for like 50 years, she had like 6 kids. Why not? Just be happy.
Well, that's the thing is like his persona is one way, but he could be a good guy.
He feels
who
like
fucking knows?
he feels like a Gronk ripoff to me. Like the whole attitude, like I'm having fun. I'm sure he's a swell guy, but you're down on this, Dave.
Oh, big down. Yeah.
Why is that?
I just think, I think he's like Gronk, except a little bit more
She's having
elevated.
some fun. She's having a little boy.
Can't Taylor just be happy?
That's what I'm saying. She's got a little boy toy. You know, she gets to ride that. She's like a big stud.
Yeah.
You know, she throws her around probably in the
Why
bedroom.
not have a little
Consensually,
fun, I
I'm
guess.
saying.
Yeah, have a little fun. I don't love the move of like hanging out with his mother within 2 days. Of
I don't like the
getting
swearing in
together.
front of the mom. I don't like that's too early.
Well,
for that.
neither did Rico, which I agree.
I agree. It's like Cullinane when he made his business pitch to me at Carlson Mosdy's years ago. And he's
fucking
swearing,
tell you
Didn't
something,
happen
Mrs.
at all.
Scully.
Still to this day, that did
swearing.
not happen.
swearing left and right.
Nonsense.
Yes. Yeah. Anyway, what else, Gus?
And he's a spokesman for the new vaccine, right?
Oh, you did see
Travis
that?
Kelce?
Yeah, I
Yes.
did see
Yes,
that.
he's the Pfizer guy.
boy.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
did see. I didn't like that.
Yep.
10 o'clock, by the way, Dave, for my boys, BO boys.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you ask them for a link? Because they tweeted. You know, I can't figure that out. Go ahead, Gus. What else?
The University of Yale's having some issues with their first years and their masturbation-related conflicts between suite mates.
What?
In what way?
There's apparently some people are not respecting their roommates or suite mates' privacies, and they're just cranking it or taking care of themselves. And the Yale Health has sent a letter to everyone saying that they've received a surge in reports of masturbation-related conflicts, particularly between first-year suite mates. As a measure to address this issue, Yale Health has provided each college laundry room and first-year dorm entryway with the resources to manage these conflicts and promote healthy communication about self-pleasure. So they have 4 steps that you can do. And one is always communicate. Make sure you and your roommate are on the same page about your masturbation schedules. Practice good sexual health.
What?
He's been talking for a long time. I have no idea if you're even reacting to this.
No box office prep for BO boys.
That's what I thought. He's just been going.
You keep talking because I got pay attention. Go ahead, keep going.
Practice good sexual health. Just because you don't have a partner doesn't mean there are no risks associated
I'll
with
tell you what, my Big Fat Creek wedding, 37% drop is not bad. That's better
Wow.
than I thought it was going to be, honestly. Wow. Minus 37. Go ahead, Gus.
Don't judge because your roommate has just as much a right to masturbate as you do.
It's true.
Equalizer 3, the threequalizer. I'm going to write down, Mike. What do you think of that?
That's fun.
Thank you.
I like that.
Threequalizer. Go ahead.
And then your last one is remember to relax and have fun.
Okay, there you go.
So and this is a show about, I would say we're a sex positive show.
What is we?
I mean, you have a sex positive show.
I suppose, yeah. I mean, whatever, you know. Yeah.
So
It's kind of like you in a duel in school, right? Jerking off.
That's
while he's
true.
in there all the time.
Yeah, that's true. I would do it.
You can relate to that.
That's true. It was a different time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that now, I don't think. I probably would if I was an 18-year-old kid, 17-year-old kid, I suppose.
With all these guidelines, how
That's
could
true.
you? You know?
Boy, I'm glad that story was brought up to me. It's all everybody was talking about this weekend.
Can I
What
tell
else?
you? I feel bad for Gus. You're out on him. I feel like, and there's
I don't
he
think so.
can't
No,
overcome
no,
it.
no,
I don't
no,
think.
I like Gus, but like, no, I like Gus. I like Gus. Gus is no. Gus, I'm telling you, everyone left now that Josh has removed himself as a candidate.
Yes.
Everyone left has a real shot at the job.
Does John from Scranton?
Yeah, if he's coming in this week, right, Dave?
Yes.
Oh, he's coming back.
When's he here?
Oh, good.
He's here on Wednesday, I believe.
He's got a shot.
Okay, because my only question with him was it's late in the game, and also I got the vibe like I do think he wants the job, but I feel like if he doesn't get it, it's not going to shatter.
Oh, I
his
agree
world.
with that. I agree with that. But
Yeah.
should that be a reason not to give someone a job?
No.
Okay, I think it should, but yeah. Well, Everyone left has a fighting chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, including Gus. I like Gus.
All right.
Yeah.
Is it a
You
sign?
seem down on him.
What?
He's brought himself down.
What's that, Dave?
Is it a sign? The schedule for this week, I guess
ahead,
you would
read-
say it was supposed to be
5
tonight.
shows this week.
Well,
I mean,
today
we're
you
doing-
added in a 5th show.
No, I texted you the other day. We're doing 5 shows.
It was not confirmed. You said we may do a 5th show, but hold on.
What's the difference?
Like, I'm asking. Is this a sign?
Why is your face like? Why are you half in the room? You don't want to be near Augustus. That's exactly.
I do
what
want some distance.
Why do you want to? So on the
Shut up, Mike.
On the
I'm making a point. Just shut up. Just shut up.
He's an asshole.
I made a stupid tweet earlier. I'm down on
What
Mike.
was
too.
this tweet earlier?
Something about like the $5 million
I don't know
thing I
why he
said
got
months
so-
ago. Shut up, Mike. It's my turn.
Why did he get so bothered by that? I didn't
what?
understand. I said
I wasn't
Augustus.
bothered by it, but go on.
Oh no, you don't see
What
my.
the fuck is wrong with you? Shut up. Go ahead.
What's happening?
Jesus Christ.
I saw Augustus's tweet like, "Hey, if you are gonna miss Dave Cullinane, you should buy the pay-per-view to support him. If you hate Dave Cullinane, you should watch to see him go," or whatever the fuck he said. And I said, and don't forget, like Cullinane said when he started, he wanted to make this a $5 million podcast. I like to think he's been holding back to hit that goal on the last day, meaning like sell $5 million worth of pay-per-views. Cullinane got very mad.
I did not get mad. That was sarcastic, and I thought it was a great tweet, actually. That was a great tweet.
Incredible tweet.
It was a Hall of Fame tweet. No one's arguing that.
I definitely saw it.
No one's arguing that.
Like Twitter stopped for a moment. Everyone was like, "Wow, what a tweet!"
Who cares where Taylor Swift is?
Yeah, what does it
That's all.
matter?
Let's pay attention to this man and his brilliance.
Jesus.
But all I was saying was, before Cullinane went on a tirade, was that on the ride in, he's like, I guess Justin has COVID, and that got brought up. And
Oh, he does?
Dave was
Jesus.
like, I wish I got COVID so I wouldn't have to be in there with fucking Gus.
Oh, I don't blame him for that.
He was like, is this a bit you're doing, or what's going on?
Will Justin be ready to go for Saturday?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay. Jeez, poor John. I hope Justin's okay. Praying for him.
Yes.
What were we talking about?
No, my point was there was
About
no Friday show,
we're
and
doing a
Michael
show-
Montante was not on the schedule, and now coincidentally,
Montante's producing Friday. He reached out to me. He's producing Friday. Visionless Dave will be here as a guest.
Okay.
And BA will be here as a guest
Wow.
on Friday.
What a group.
Big group for the 400
a
people who
powerhouse
watch
group.
the YouTube channel. There you go. For the 70,000 people who don't, you'll find out who they are on Friday. So yeah.
As soon as Dave, people might know. He's popped into, into
no,
the,
they're
the
good.
discussion on
It'll
the
be an
podcast.
interesting show. And Montante want another shot. He messaged me and said, I want another shot, basically. And I said,
Excellent.
Sure, fine. So we have, everyone's producing. When's Will produce? Tuesday?
Will is Tuesday. Yes, I saw him tonight. He came in tonight. So.
You saw him tonight?
Yeah, he wanted to learn some of the stuff before he came in. Yep.
Have you changed your thought on Coleman from Friday in the sense that you said he was having a breakdown of some kind? I didn't.
No, I think you rallied.
I didn't read it that way.
Yeah.
That
I
he was.
think,
Having
he was sort of, Coleman's fine.
Yeah.
Coleman's, no. I'm telling you, all these guys have a chance. Like, I have no clue right now.
Now,
I really don't.
Josh made me think of this. Have you considered also having, because he said he'll work for no money, just hiring another producer and just having Mick as an intern?
No, because I think like you have to pay somebody like that. Like,
Right.
that, I feel like I don't.
You don't have to pay Josh.
No, I mean, I think I will, but I just don't know. Like, is Josh gonna be in here every day? Like, really?
Yeah, probably not.
I feel like Josh is gonna leave after a couple of weeks.
Well, that's the reason I thought of Mick is because, like, it seems like you're enjoying kind of having a lot of different voices.
Absolutely.
Would it be worth it to have Mick as an intern if he worked in, like, the other room and you could just call him in, like, fucking Stern's back office?
I've thought about that.
You have more and more
I've
characters.
even thought
you
about like
know?
a rotating second producer where it's just random guys who just come
Right.
in and just like it's almost like another third chair.
Right.
And they kind of help out. Yeah, I've thought about that stuff. But you do need like an anchor producer. You have to.
Yeah, well, just to get in the building.
just to produce the show.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
for stuff, for the
Yeah.
road, just for stuff. Yeah. So, but yes, I have thought about that. It is a wide open. This is still totally, I'm telling you, I'm not making this up. I will know Saturday, but until then, I don't think I'll know. I haven't had that moment yet. I'm like, well, this is definitely it.
Yeah.
I've had some inklings. I've had some pairings in my head. I've had some individuals, but I would say nobody's the favorite.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like it's Coleman by a mile.
No, I know. No. He's too nice, like too normal.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, what do you think about that, Gus? What's your take?
I just had my big thought was for Mike, whenever he eventually makes his endorsement, is he going to take in a factor of who can he sit in a car with and have to drive him back and
do you think
forth?
Mike's endorsement? Well,
I
I
have,
mean, yes.
It's not gonna mean anything.
I have considered that. Yeah.
Well, that will help me hire the person. I will say that.
Yeah.
Like going to Mississippi with.
No, it is something I've thought about. I've
Mick
never
and
mentioned
Gus.
it. But
Well, yeah. Also, I think
about-
Justin will come in here every couple of weeks as a second producer. He would do that.
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like it's just people like that. I don't know. That's your biggest concern, Gus, for the job?
I mean, that was
Mike Geary's endorsement?
Thank you.
No, my biggest
blame you. It's a big get.
concern is just making sure I don't keep fucking up like I've been. So that's always number one for me. But I think it makes sense for
Lobotomized,
you.
Mike. Am I
He's
wrong?
done.
He's
Yeah,
lobotomized. He's lobotomized. I'm telling you.
But it makes sense.
He didn't have a brain, but like he's been double lobotomized or something. Like it's just gone. Like the magic. What happened, Gus?
Auntie Sunshine got to him.
Yeah. Like I'd like to get you back to where you were. Now I understand. We then kind of beat you up a little bit, but like that spirit is gone. You're a horse who's been trained.
Not at all.
Oh, definitely.
I can't be trained. I mean, I can be.
You can't be trained?
I mean, I can be trained to
You
learn
just said
other
you couldn't be
things.
trained. Which is it?
I can't be trained.
You cannot?
I cannot.
So then why would I hire you then?
Because I can learn.
To be trained?
No, not to be trained. I can just learn. I'm a learner. Not
What can you learn to do?
What can you said you can learn to be trained.
I can learn to be better on air. I can learn.
I don't care about that.
But you can't be trained to do those things.
No,
Okay.
But then why would I hire you then if you're going to be, how can I trust you?
you can trust me because I always learn from my mistakes, and that's why.
But if you keep making mistakes.
But I'm not going to keep making
But you just
mistakes.
said you learn from them.
Yeah.
So you make them.
So sometimes I think it's a very good quality in someone who
To
can
make
admit,
mistakes?
No,
I don't know
who
how
can
good
admit like when you admit.
You think it's a good quality to admit you can make mistakes? Well, good for you. You can make mistakes.
No, I did.
Great. What are you saying?
He learns from those mistakes.
But you can't train them.
No.
I don't understand. Was that your attitude that this is why that guy got rid of you at PRO?
No, I left
Haberman?
on my own fruition.
Who?
Is Haberman's
Is that why
doing?
Haberman got rid of you?
No, I left on my own fruition. It
On
was
your
my
own
choice.
fruition?
Fruition. Under my own. It was my choice to leave
Okay,
PRO.
on your own fruition. Okay, go
Is
ahead.
that not the word?
Yeah,
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's one of those situations where, for me, I'm very honest with myself, and if I fuck up, I'm the
Do you
first
mean
one
volition?
to. I think it might be volition.
I think it might be Mike.
Yeah, it is.
Mike
yeah,
Mike
it
knows.
is.
Let the history know Mike
I
knows
had your back,
fruition
buddy.
too. Yeah.
What is fruition?
Don't worry about it. Mike. The Mike Geary story. It's an autobiography title.
Fruition is something. Volition is the word in this context, but
Could be right. I'll go up. Both could be right.
But the biggest thing for me is that you have to have some self within you that, yes, I fucked up, I made this mistake, and if you can't recognize you make a mistake and you just try
The
to.
state or action of producing fruit.
is that right?
Well, also
That
the
is one.
the point at which a plan or project is realized. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Good.
Yeah.
So I think that works.
Volition is the faculty or power
Come
of
to
using one's
fruition.
will.
Come to fruition.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Good.
But being able to admit when I fuck up and just be like, hand up, that's on me, my
But I think
bad.
he met the value of the fruit part.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I
so.
think he did. So did you. For me.
That's what the aunts call him around
Power
the
of a
table.
grape. Go ahead, Gus. I'm sorry.
But being able to recognize when you make a mistake, it makes it easier. Whereas other people won't be the kind of like, oh, that's not my fault. It's someone else's. The buck stops with me 10 out of 10 times. So it's really no one else's fault. If
Buck
I'm,
stops with me.
Well, if I make a mistake behind here,
I hired you.
You hired me.
Right.
But if I make a mistake behind here, it's going on me because I'm the one that fucked it up back here. So getting up, making sure coming in, I got here early, making sure I turned everything on.
What time to get here, Dave?
He got here at 6 o'clock.
Would you call
That was what we said. No, but we said that. We planned that.
I texted him this morning.
Would you call that early though? He said early. Would you call that early?
No, he didn't fight back. Is that what you're asking? When I said 6.
Well, he
didn't
said
fight back.
early. Well, you say early, I would think like 4 o'clock. But you wanted to watch the Patriots game and do all that. I get that.
I
Right?
mean, I watched like the first half.
Yeah, you watched the game. Yeah, you care more about the game. That's fine. No big. That's not a knockout. I don't write that stuff down. No big deal. What else? Well, you have a week to go for this job. Like, what's going on in your mind? Forget those stupid stories. What else is going on in your mind?
So for me, it's just focusing on getting the video all put together for the 2-minute submission, making sure this top 50 list we'll be meeting tomorrow night.
Very important. Yeah.
I'm actually there's gonna be a lot of people upset, and that's just another.
Okay, well, everyone will get over that. That's your concern.
Will
the
they?
Top 50 list.
Because it's
get
also
the fucking job.
Where the fuck is Uncle Pat?
because it's,
You're 6 days away from finding if you get this job or not. You're worried about that list more than the job.
because I'm a big believer of I'm only worried about things I can control. So all I can control are my
controls the
actions.
list.
No,
Well, you could. The list is life, as they say.
I can-
Schindler's List.
I can
What? But you could control.
I can control what I'm doing.
You can control how good a job you do to try and get this job.
Yes.
So
So
focusing on the Minifan top 50 list to me is not.
That's a responsibility he was given, though.
I understand, but like, do you think when I'm driving up to Maine on Saturday, and I'm finally making that final decision, you think I'll be like, you know what? He was a good part of that list.
Tim and Canton at 11? How could he have done that? Not in the top 10?
no, but it's also
No
part.
Pistol Pete.
You forget how big a story that was.
Kelly Martin was very upset. She liked a bad tweet, and I yelled at her. These things matter to me. Go ahead.
No, but I'm just focused on making the video, cutting up clips from all the other producers, doing a little super cut of what they've done, both good and bad, because I think at the end of the day, all I care about is this show being better and being at its best. So that way, if it's not, if it's not me, no.
Just light yourself on fire.
I mean,
please, God.
I don't know what it is. He seems different.
That's what I'm saying. It's like he's like went to Scientology or something. He's gone.
I can't go to Scientology. I've been kicked out.
Okay, we all know about that wacky controversy, but like he's gone. We've lost him.
Even that felt like a Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Like, ask me about Scientology.
I just wanted to meet Tom.
I dated Nicole Kidman for 3 years.
I'm gay.
Call my dad. I'm a homo.
The marriage is void.
This is just, he's just throwing punches. Just Jesus Christ.
Just
I killed my wife today.
Scientology.
I'm already kicked out of there.
My wife's maiden name is Miskovich.
But you know what I'm saying? No, it's gone. Like the fire in his eyes has been removed.
I don't know what it is.
there.
Dave? No?
I do too. I see him on Twitter and everything. I believe he really wants the job.
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
I think he really wants it. Something is in his head. Like there's a lot of voices talking to him.
I believe that. But somebody's...
It's my internal voice, if anything.
We know, Gus, that was the joke. Somebody is...
I see what you did there. You mean he's crazy?
Somebody is... Jesus Christ. Somebody's life has got to.
No.
I've seen this before.
Not at all. No one in my life has gotten to me.
I've seen it
at
before.
all. I can promise you that. There's no one in my life that's gotten to me. It's
What the
just
hell is this? Oh, this is the fucking guys listen to the porno actors from the fucking show the other day. Like, who is this one with the analized fucking... Jesus Christ.
I wonder if Cliff that Cliff guy was awfully dismissive towards Gus. I noticed.
Who?
That was his name, right?
Oh, the porn guy, right?
Yeah.
The pawn guy, yeah.
Yeah. He was very like, oh, this fucking guy again. And I wonder if that rattled Gus to an extent, having someone in
I
here.
hope Cliff is not ruined.
I don't know.
Least memorable guest in the history of the show. Nice guy.
I liked Cliff.
Oh, nice guy. But I don't know. I've seen it. I've seen a lot of times with people with the show and the old show. Like, this will do it to people. They'll break. And somebody in their life will break, whether it's on Sunshine or somebody maybe closer in his life says something to him. And he's like, maybe you're right.
au contraire. She said go balls to the wall and nothing's.
I'm not even saying you're Brian. I'm just saying in general. I don't know, Karen, whoever you're, Ron, Karen, anybody. I don't know.
Well, the reason you recorded that call with his mom is because she was talking to him and being like, "What are you doing?"
Right. Yep.
So yeah, there's something there.
I mean, I've disappointed my parents throughout my life, so this is no big deal.
Right. Well,
could it be Ron Augustus?
I want to deal with that.
The wrath of Ron.
That's what I'm saying. What else?
But with speaking of old producers, it's one of these situations like with Steve, for example. And I think
which old producer are we talking about?
Steve first. I want to talk about Steve.
Well, you said speaking of old producers. What old producer was I speaking of?
I was going all the way back to when they probably 20, 30 minutes ago.
Do you think that's a speaking of moment?
Nope.
Also,
Okay.
what were we talking about?
Did we mentioned Steve's name?
Yeah.
Okay.
So with Steve, and then going from Steve.
Oh, Mike, 1 second before you do your story. You know what? I haven't spoken to in a while. Is Ken Laird. Go ahead, Gus. Were you gonna say something?
We'll circle back to that in an hour.
Remember you going after Jimmy Stewart? That was so funny. That was really funny. Oh, I'm just old producers are in my head for some reason. Go ahead.
But from a personality standpoint.
Oh, Jesus Christ, forget it.
Okay, fine.
You're supposed to say You're supposed to say speaking of old producers. Let's talk about BetterHelp for a moment. I guess I don't know.
It's a good time for it.
He calls him Gus, of course. Yeah, let's say Steve. That's what we talked about, Steve, with the Montante nickname.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Right. Oh, yes.
All the way back then.
Yes. Now I remember.
It's 8:10, so it's 40 minutes ago.
Those were good times.
Yeah, that was a good moment. The Kirk Minahan Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. If you're thinking of starting therapy, pardon me, the way to go is BetterHelp. Therapy gives you a place that you can get out of your negative thought cycles and find some mental and emotional peace. Everyone needs it. I battle all the time. I know Gus does. We all do. Mike does. Cullinane certainly does. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Get a break from your thoughts with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/Kirk10, BetterHelp.com/Kirk, Kirk, 10. The Kirk Minahan Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/Kirk. BetterHelp.com/KIRK10. KIRK10. Go ahead, Gus. Speaking of old producers.
With the personality going from a Steve to a Dave, and now this whole crop of, I feel no one is even closer, even a personality like Dave. Yeah. For you, what do you...
sad statement that is. I mean, the biggest zero God's ever put on earth, Dave Cullinane.
I don't know about that.
I don't see any Dave Cullinanes in this crowd.
I don't know.
Let's be clear before anybody gets hired. You guys are no Dave Cullinane. Let's be honest.
Let's just put that out there.
Yeah, I'm
think
stating
about
the obvious here, but this is not. It's like when someone asked Belichick if what was his name, Khalil Mack was like Lawrence Taylor a few years ago, and Belichick's like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, exactly.
Nice player, but Lawrence Taylor's Lawrence Taylor.
One of the things throughout this process that stuck out to me is that there's a lot of the other candidates who are kind of poo-pooing this technical side of things and only thinking of in here putting the show.
Who are you talking about?
Like Mick, like Montante,
right?
Because
you and Mick have a feud going. I saw on Twitter, right?
It's not a feud. Yeah. It's just I don't like when people are being hypocritical and thinking that they're doing shit when it's not them. Like he's bragging about his 300 views for his one post that wouldn't have gotten 300.
What the fuck are we talking about?
300 views.
Slow down. What are we talking about? So, that tweet I retweeted this morning?
No, not the one you retweeted this morning when he. What's his face? I think Patrick Ford did that.
One second before he says Montante. Again, BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. Go ahead.
Oh, this Patrick Ford is always sticking his nose where it doesn't belong.
No.
Doctor. I said Patrick Ford. Doctor.
He tweeted out the social medias of all the contestants about
Patrick Ford did this.
Yeah. And then
you think there's somebody named Patrick Ford who tweeted this out? Yes. Okay, sure. I'll go along with it.
Tell us about Patrick.
Sure,
Andrew.
there is. Andrew, you have something called Twitter you use? Yeah.
No, it's called X.
It's called. Oh, you named it X. That's great. Yeah, sure.
But when you tweet it out and act like as if you got those 300,000 views by being Mick.
Gus, remember, most of the people not listening, people say this to me at live shows all the time, are not on Twitter.
I know.
So walk everyone through what you're saying.
So
take your time. Patrick Ford.
Do
you ever call him Pat sometimes or no?
No.
No. Okay.
I might be.
Have you ever met him?
No.
No. Maybe one day though, right?
I hope so.
Yeah. Go ahead.
He tweets out all the social media accounts and kind of stats about the pay-per-view since it went live.
Of the producers.
Of the producer candidates.
You.
Myself, Mick, John from Scranton, Montante, and Coleman.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And
Big five.
And Mick.
Ainge, DJ, Bird, Parrish, McHale. Yep.
Mick's running victory laps because he has a high percentage because he has one of his tweets had 300,000
I retweeted
views.
I'm sure.
Exactly.
Right, okay.
So he's acting as if he's the big guy that, I did this all. I'm like,
and how does that make you feel?
I don't like the hypocrisy of it. It's stolen valor.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right.
Now, what's an early memory of you feeling this way?
Well, when I was 7.
Okay, so you're upset about that.
I just
stolen valor.
I just don't like when people can't be true to themselves and thinking that they're
who do you care? Whose opinion do you care most about for this whole thing?
Yours.
Okay. Do you think I care about that thing? Okay. Then what does it matter?
It just rubs me the wrong way when he tries to throw me under the bus.
We're making progress here. We're making progress. See, we're making progress.
That's very good.
Yes. Thank you.
It just when you got to call it out when it is. I don't like when people are.
I like Gus looking at his phone, putting it down. You know what? That rubs me the wrong way.
Ooh, I'm rubbed. I feel rubbed.
Yeah, that was wrong.
It's just one of those things, but it's at the end of the day, that's
a big Gus saying, by the way. I've noticed 4 of those.
At the end of the day?
At the end of the day, yeah.
That's my crutch.
Right, I know. That's why it's why I brought up Gus. Yeah, go ahead.
It's just one of those situations. That's another one.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I reach a point where I just get fed up at stupid shit.
Sure. So you went back at him.
So I went back at him.
He went back at you.
And we just went back
I actually
and
think
forth
he's probably
for a little bit.
better at that than you are.
He is.
Because he's a little dirty, little slime ball.
Yeah.
You're a nice guy.
I don't have to go into the mud that much, but when I see it, I want to call it.
Does Patrick Ford make you want to kill people, Gus?
No, not at all. I have never had an inkling to kill anyone.
This all comes down to this Patrick Ford is always getting in the way of my good times. What we need to do is eliminate Patrick Ford.
I like that Gus is like, it's fucking Patrick Ford. I mean, look at these Coleman stats. How am I supposed to compete with that?
Patrick Durden has disrupted this entire.
Right. He's Bruce Willis. I like that Gus is like, Coleman's getting those retweets because he's at Barstool. That's why he's 12% there. I get 6%. What the fuck? Why does Kirk retweet me? The fuck? Maybe he doesn't like me.
That's not it at all. I don't want
I thought it was an interesting thing. I retweeted because the guy put some work into it.
Well, yeah.
No?
No, it was very interesting. I liked it. I thought it was interesting because if you look at mine, 84% of my Twitter was all about the pay-per-view.
I thought it was very interesting how bullshit these numbers were. That's interesting to me when someone tweets out horse shit.
That's just like, that's interesting. It's really interesting. It's just 84% of mine are from the pay-per-view. What the fuck are you talking about?
It just shows.
Enough with these Steve units.
But at the beginning,
What
of this process, you said you wanted someone who's going to be invested in the show, and basically,
But what are you talking about? 84% of what?
84% of my tweets that
About
came from
what
my
in general?
account,
Just from your account?
just from my account.
Okay.
84% of them since the pay-per-view went live.
Right. But what's the site?
Barstool.tv/PPV.
Okay, go ahead.
84% of my tweets has been about that or the show, mostly show-related stuff.
Okay, give me the other people on this Patrick Ford study, would you please?
I want to know the other 16%. What's Andrew tweeting about?
Oh, shit. I don't even want to read those.
No one.
Okay, so good. Well, give me what Dr. Ford's study has for you, please.
Let me pull it up.
Let me bring attention to the Dr. Ford study.
By the way, I'm sure Patrick Ford is a reference to something you said 3 years ago or something. Who
I'm
knows?
sure it is. Right?
Yeah.
Here we go. So we got it up.
This is now Article 3, known as the Coleman method. Go ahead.
I've pulled up the numbers.
And it's pay-per-view dedicated tweet percentage. I am far and away above everyone because no one else is above 50%.
Good.
Wow.
Okay.
Now my views are in 4th out of 5.
Who's last?
Last is Montante.
Sure.
Sounds about right.
Who would read that? Yeah. Okay.
And then goes...
First is Mick.
Yes. No, first is Coleman.
Coleman. Okay.
Oh.
300,000 is more than that.
Yeah, 331,000 for Coleman.
Okay.
Mick's got 306,000. And if you look at
This is since they started or about the pay-per-view?
just about the pay-per-view alone.
Okay. Yeah, Montante doesn't care about the pay-per-view.
And
Nobody's making good Joe Biden clips.
Right. Oh,
But-
Jesus Christ.
But when Mick comes out and says, "Oh, look at me, 300,000," he has 5 tweets. One of them has 301,000, and that's the one that you retweeted.
Yep. Time's up. We'll see you next week.
And no, Andrew, I'm sorry.
Send the invoice to the wife. But
I like to leave on something interesting, and boy, did we get there. So, while we call it a day,
no, we can't yet.
do you get the joke, Gus, or no?
I get the joke.
Okay.
That's why I said you can send the invoice to the wife. She'll cover me for this one.
My
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize we were volleying back and forth. I think I have to beg out. Go
my
ahead.
therapist's way of telling me not to respond is, and one thing I want you to do, and I know we have to end here, is, and then he makes his last point, and that's his way of saying, now get the fuck out.
Mike's like, we're 6 minutes into this thing.
I know we have to end. I said hello.
Like, I get that Craig's stupid, like, as a joke, but, like, he's really stupid.
It's not a joke to me.
Like, I get his content. Like, that's the ultimate battle. Like, you know. They're gearheads, okay? They're gearheads. I have plenty. There are a lot of people that come up to me like, yeah, I'm not following you because of Kirk. Like, it's because of you. You're great.
No, I don't think Patrick Ford is real, but in some ways he is he's all too real.
Look, I printed out the study. Take a look at it. I mean, look at this. Gus is 84%.
Sure, yeah, it's Gus's day he's ruining now, but when does he get to me? That's when does he lay his sights on me?
How can Montante be 5th? He's good in the show as a guest.
And then on Mike and the Minute Fans, he
Doctor, let me ask you a serious question.
Don't worry, we were getting there next.
Doctor, who do you think Mutt will endorse?
They haven't really taken into account that Mike's going to have to be in the car with these people for a long duration of time. You think they bring that up?
I mean,
I don't think Kirk's really upset I'm not going to be there, right? Like, he thinks it's funny, right? I'm going to do a video.
no, I'll be there.
Not you, you idiot.
Me.
What else, you moron?
That just got me flustered a little bit.
What did you're a moron?
Well, no, just the whole back and forth.
Oh, well, there'll be none of that in the show. Well, let me make a note of that. Dave, make a note of that for the next producer, would you please?
No
humor.
Put that on your master list of crib notes that you leave behind.
Yeah, Dave, my good man. When you have the, well, I mean, just.
Oh, we got to rehash that.
Yeah.
Imagine when Dave.
Jesus Christ.
You excited to be doing a show at Justin's location of choosing? Because it seems like he's been buying the most pay-per-views so far.
Mm-hmm. What else?
We have... forget that list. So,
Would you go to Justin's house if he?
Sure, I would. Yeah. Why wouldn't I?
I think that'd be fun.
I think it'd be great. I would
Yeah.
definitely. I'd love to see Justin because Justin would be like he'd be trying very hard as host.
Yes. Oh yeah. Oh, there'd be a nice cheese plate
The
out.
whole thing.
Yeah.
I need Justin healthy for Saturday so he can walk me around.
Yeah.
That's important. Like
Yeah.
even as COVID, I don't care as long as he feels all right. Like I don't, I can't go around by myself.
Wait, none of these guys seem like good security types.
No.
I'm trying to think.
Montante maybe. No, he's not in shape. He can't walk. It's like probably a quarter mile.
Is John from Scranton?
No, Jesus, no. He's gonna be cracked out. That's not gonna.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. Physically, I'm saying. I don't know how.
No, I mean Coleman maybe.
What's he?
He's a big guy, right?
How's he sized?
Dave, no.
Coleman's he's a tall guy.
Well, Justin will be there, right? There's no way Justin's not going to be there.
Oh, yeah.
Saturday,
He'll
be
be
there.
He'll be there.
Who's the biggest surprise so far?
What?
Who's the biggest surprise of the candidates?
In what way?
Like, I'd say John from Scranton's performance is probably the biggest surprise. I thought he fit in
I
decent.
thought it'd be fine. That didn't surprise me. He's
Okay.
done a lot of stuff. No, the biggest. I'm telling you, the biggest surprise in the whole process right now. Well, I guess Coleman was a wild card, but I would say right now what's in my mind most is sort of the death of Gus, which is the name of the episode, I guess. But like the slow, watching it leave his eyes.
I was gonna say before you said that, I was gonna say Augustus has been the biggest surprise to me because when he started, I didn't think he was a legitimate candidate, and he worked his way into being one.
Now, hold on,
Now who
one
knows?
second. Leah Remini just texted me. Gus, she said the Gus thing is real.
that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, how do you feel about Danny Masterson, your brother?
Hey, listen, what are you gonna do? He's got the cleanse. What else, Gus? Forgetting that great Justin story.
With
Wow, he is. What is going on here, Gus?
we had
How is Gus gonna handle the first real Kirk Minahan asshole?
Right. Yeah, because he hasn't gotten anything
No,
bad.
he's
yet.
rattled right now, and I'm in a good mood.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had two older brothers beat the self-worth out of me.
You've had. It's just don't do that.
There was a new.
Don't put me in that.
That's
mood.
different. That's a different ass, though. Like, he's rattled right now because he knows he's sucked for, 2 or 3 consecutive
You
moments.
sucked for 2 years,
Right.
Doesn't
But,
bother you.
that's more rattling. That's more rattling than an
laughing at?
incident. Well, you kept me around.
That's what I'm saying. What are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
I'm just trying to explain the
Mean
situation.
things. He said for 2 years.
I was talking to Mike.
It's still hurtful, but
You see how happy he was there, Dave? Like I've ever seen Mike that happy.
he took it in such stride. It didn't bother.
Well, he's
him.
over. He knows. Parole.
Oh, I'm having a great time.
Parole's in the air.
Yeah.
I mean, him drinking this friggin' slushy is just like it is over.
I love slushes.
Senior year in high school, he's in college, and it's over. Prom and hanging out and going down the Cape, and he's got the whole weekend.
I will say this to his defense.
Gus's defense.
He's spiraling because he sucks right now. Naturally
This
sucks.
is an interesting defense.
If you are mad at him and do one of your freakouts, it's for a cause, and that's a little bit more. That's easier to deal with mentally. You don't start to spiral in those moments. You spiral because
what advice can you give him right now to get out of this slump?
get out of the slump. Tell the family members that are telling you that Kirk's an asshole and you really shouldn't be doing this to go fuck themselves because
Auntie
clearly
Sunshine.
Fuck you, Auntie
everything
Sunshine.
turned
straight.
after the Miltons thing. He is keeping some things
Oh, that's a
private
good
if he
point.
wants to,
That's a good
but
point.
everything turned after that when he was on his hands and knees. And if Big Jack saw me on my hands and knees in a mall, he would have a problem with
I
that.
don't think that's true. He had a good appearance after the Miltons thing, I thought. Didn't he?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that was the one just before I left.
Yeah, I thought so.
I gotta check up my. Let me see. Patrick Ford. Yeah, he did. He had one good one.
Get Patrick Ford in the horn.
That's an interesting point, though. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. What else?
We had a new show on the network.
What would Big Jack say if he saw you, eating the asshole of a fucking blow-up doll at a live event? Would he be proud of you then?
I think it's funny.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know what the line is for humor.
He's got a sick sense of humor.
Yeah, but I would say go fuck yourself, Big Jack.
You would not do that.
I would say go fuck yourself,
You
Big
would
Jack.
not say that.
I would say go fuck yourself, Big Jack.
Dave's got a new attitude. This
I
is
would
new
say
Dave.
You
go
tell your
fuck
dad to go
yourself.
fuck himself.
Yes, I
You've
would.
never done that. You would never
Can you
do
call
that.
We're a
him
lot
and tell him that
closer.
right
We're a
now?
lot closer now.
Why? What happened?
Like we're more open with each other now. But I think
Since when?
Oh, since his lover died?
I don't know. Just actually, in all honesty, he's had 3 deaths. So I think he kind of randomly, I don't know why. We talk more now.
You randomly, yeah? What are you talking
No, I'm
about?
just saying we talk more now because
About
3
what?
basically of his best friends have
What are you
died
talking
in the
about?
last year. What do we talk about?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I don't know. We talk about like family things. Like we're always talking about my niece and nephews and their sporting events and stuff like that or what's going on. But I'm just saying he's not hanging out with those people anymore. So I think he's like looking for that a little bit more.
I got you.
So
Plenty of room
he
to talk
said
when there's not
something.
so much cock in your mouth. You know?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
But maybe with Gus's situation, maybe a family member saw him crawling around, called him up, said, "What the fuck are you doing?" He was embarrassed. They got in his head, and now he's spiraling.
Oh, I'm not embarrassed.
Okay.
Something happened to this wedding, I think, more so.
So when he talks to your dumb sister and she tries to talk, he says, "That's a box of cereal. It's actually not a phone." When he talks to your stupid sister, or no?
Swinging a miss.
Is that an issue or not?
I don't have to sell this shit anymore. I don't give a fuck.
Who's the dummy? What's her name?
Lisa,
that's
or,
Lori.
Lori.
Lori. Yeah. How's Lori doing? All right.
She's doing great.
Yeah, good. All right. What's that, Gus?
I was just going to say the network had 2 electric new hosts of a show about the Mount Kirkmores. With they started off with the best lies of Steve Robinson.
This is what I'm saying, Dave. See, the problem is nobody.
I know.
Go, Dave, explain to him what the issue is. You have a PhD in this. Go ahead.
Just nobody knows
Nobody
any
knows
of
what
the names
fuck
that you're talking about.
You're so intertwined in this world like that. Nobody gives a fuck.
It was
Nobody. No, listen to me. Listen to me.
Okay.
Nobody cares.
All right.
I'm not saying like I appreciate they're doing the show. I'm sure they did a good job. Who hosted it?
Oh, it's your boy McFuss Daddy and Beanbag Ron.
Okay, nobody knows.
Beanbag Ron, he's good. I love Beanbag Ron.
I just liked how electric they sounded throughout the whole thing.
Well, Beanbag Ron, and they call him the electrician. He's always bringing electricity.
Jesus, I still remember. I met McFuss Daddy a couple of times.
Yes.
This is a true story. This Beanbag Ron guy, 'cause I remember his name so specifically. He was at the VIP. Seriously, he was the VIP at the second Wilbur show. I remember this. He walked up to me, said, "Hey, Kirk, I'm on tour on Beanbag Ron." He stuck his hand up.
Yeah.
I shook his hand. And I went. Zzz, I literally got shocked. I got electrocuted. I almost died.
Right, I can
Yeah. I mean, he's Beanbag Ron.
Now, is this the name? John from Scranton threw out this name a few times, and no one questioned about it. He referred to the Ronnie V show.
No, that's
a different
Robbie
guy.
V.
Robbie V.
Robbie
You're
V.
a different guy.
Okay, should I know who that is?
No,
Okay.
they're all nice guys. I'm glad they're doing everything. But Gus introduces a segment that has how many views on YouTube?
209.
209 views on YouTube with no context to it. Does that make sense to you at all?
I mean, I was trying to build it up when I was talking
But
about
you didn't
Steve.
explain what it was beforehand. Dave, you know what I'm saying?
So you want the pre-build up?
No, I don't care.
Okay.
What's
then
this?
no.
The story's a bad show?
It's a terrible show.
So what? I don't
But
understand.
It made it brought up ideas of Steve's lies, and it brought it back to I'm trying to be a producer, and I remember back when Steve was producing. So I
Boy,
wanted,
this is unbelievable.
There might be an idea coming soon.
This is
Hold on.
Where? What is?
I think he's got something.
what
Gus, your life's on the line. Your job's on the line. You have anything? Yes, I do. Beanbag Ron. Was that funny, Dave, or no? I know you don't think I'm funny anymore. Better? Progress?
bad. Yeah, definitely
I'm trying to get
progress.
there. I'm trying to get there. Okay, fine. Yeah, there you go. Jesus Christ. Go ahead, Gus.
Make it count.
what qualities
God, we've only been here for an hour?
No.
Christ.
what qualities from I would even say Steve and Dave would you want in a new producer?
I don't know, Gus. I can't answer the question.
Why can't you answer that
I'm
question?
I'm thinking about it. Go ahead.
I'm confused. What does this have to do with Beanbag Ron?
Well, that's long gone.
The
now.
stupidest question you've ever asked in your life.
Give me more Beanbag Ron.
What the fuck does that have to do with Beanbag Ron?
I want McFuss Daddy and I want Beanbag Ron.
Look, McFuss Daddy on his own is fine. Beanbag Ron on his own is fine. When you put them together, 209 views.
I think it almost gets too wacky
Yeah,
when they're together.
I mean-
It's like you need a straight man, for God's sake.
They should switch it up one day. Imagine showing up at the pizza place and Beanbag Ron is serving the pizza. Oh my God, that'd be so funny. And they would tell old Steve lies. Like, remember that time Steve lied about playing tennis?
Right, I remember. Were there clips that you had from that show?
I did.
Brave was like, no. Why? Why the fuck would you want that, asshole?
Should we hear Beanbag Ron?
I suppose we should. I haven't had the opportunity to yet. Because I'm down on McFuss Daddy.
You are.
I know, I don't know why, though.
He turned Dave. No, am
I don't think that's
I think
true. He's a good man.
I think you've exaggerated the turn. I've
You know what I'm
seen
saying,
some
though?
negativity, but
He's
I
in
think
that world
yeah.
now. He's with those guys now, which is fine.
I'd be hurt to hear that. I don't think that's true. I'd be shocked to hear it.
I hope they bomb his pizza place.
Well,
Is that fair or no?
that's fair. You're just hoping something, I suppose. You're not.
I mean, like, photobomb it.
Right.
Right, naturally, yeah.
Sure, yeah.
And Beanbag Ron, well, who knows?
You don't want to get on his bad side.
No. Go ahead.
It was in his
By the way, prepare yourself for an awfully dreadful, boring clip that will make no sense.
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds like I was wrong, Mike. I apologize.
All-time bullshit Steve story that no cat is ever named Tig, first of all.
Okay.
Second of
Gus, you're fired. I don't know what the fuck.
I was just saying that it was very low energy, just kind of that whole show. So I was just trying to make.
Should you be
fun of
critical
it.
of anybody?
Should I?
Yeah.
I mean,
At this point, you've sucked the last 2 shows.
I have, but I can still throw it out there. I can admit it was not. I haven't been that entertaining, but when I listened to
What's your
this,
excuse for tonight? You were terrible on Friday. You had the whole weekend to think about. Your first story was about what? It was about.
I forget,
Gavin Newsom.
Gavin Newsom, and the microcults.
Gavin Newsom, and we're an hour and 10 minutes in. You're talking about Beanbag Ron. What happened? What's going on with you? Do you want to withdraw?
No, God no.
Good.
Okay. Let me ask again. Can you withdraw?
No.
Okay. All right. Okay.
You want to keep it interesting on Saturday.
I know, right? I suppose we can't let it all go down.
Mike was harder on Josh than Augustus, which is just shocking to me.
Josh is a creep. You're such an asshole.
Creep. What?
I don't even understand how did Josh find out that there was an open spot? He doesn't listen to the show.
I give him credit though.
When he couldn't lie the other day, when you said, "Did you listen to the
like
last
it.
episode?" and he just said no.
I kind of like hiring a guy who doesn't even like the show. It's interesting to me. I don't know why.
He's putting together an internship proposal for you.
I gave the job already.
Well, he's applying.
I told him he can have this. He's the one I'm taking over this show. Mike is gonna be sitting there pumping his stupid fucking buy Mike down to Josh in front of 4 people.
Josh, it's good to finally someone funny at that desk, you know?
Josh, series finale
A
of
few laughs.
Josh, finally series finale of Quincy. We've been 3 years together, and here we are. Well, your Steve units for Augustus from the other day.
Yeah.
S, which is of course
Mental strength.
8.
That's gonna be lower now.
Okay. I was gonna say he's not really breaking though.
He's not really breaking, but I'd lower it a notch or 2
Okay.
because I think it's affected his performance.
So 7, 6.
I'll say 7.
T, 8.
That has not changed.
T is an 8. Okay, what's T again?
Technical ability.
Oh, that's true. Okay. E, 8.
This is where I wonder. He seems to be struggling, but that he's hard to read in a way. Like there's something going on with this family, Auntie Sunshine.
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
Where are you putting them?
Where was he before?
8.
Oh, way lower. That's a I'm gonna say a 5 right now.
This one, I mean, I don't have much lower. You moved him already from a 6 to a 4 for V, and the V right now is
I'm keeping it the same.
okay.
Yeah.
And second E, efficiency, right?
Yes.
5.
You know, based on Patrick Ford's numbers,
Yep.
I'm gonna bump this up to a 6.
You moved him up.
Yeah.
Well, he pretty much stays the same then.
Yeah.
Do you feel bad that Patrick Ford has run you over? Like doing this is almost sad now after the 40.
I know.
I'm throwing you. I'm I'm tossing you a bone.
I appreciate you keeping the Steve units out there.
Someone has to
in
do
the
it.
public eye. But
All right, what else, Gus?
I mean, are you gonna? That was all 5 letters.
Just get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Go away.
I'm here.
Go.
I'm
There's
here to
traffic.
take
Go
the
playing
abuse.
it. Leave me alone, you
what
idiot.
was that? What just happened?
What was that sound?
It was me thinking.
Somebody tweet me that sound because I want to hear that again. What was that?
That was a verbal thought.
He was like, no, it wasn't. He was like staring ahead. He was like staring. He was like, what?
I wish we could go back. I want to hear that again.
Somebody tweet that to me immediately. What the fuck? Do you hear that, Dave?
I did.
What is going on with you?
Sometimes my mind works faster than my mouth and just spits out random noises.
Justin Trudell tweets out he's ready to be security on Saturday. I figured he would.
Good.
He'll be ready. Not ready yet.
Excellent.
Now Big Cat saying out of context for the Montante thing. You can't do that.
That wasn't out of context. That was a direct.
That was the
said it,
context.
yeah.
That was the whole context. He asked that directly.
I'm sure Montante's bludgeoning him. Jesus. What else?
Will Andrew message Big Cat and be like, hey, thanks for coming on today?
I think so. Yeah, you should do that.
You want me to?
I think you should probably go to his house.
No, I won't do that. I don't know where he lives.
I'm sure you don't.
Yeah.
It's a fucking lie, but okay. What else?
With you talked about the Patriots game today. How bad's the NFL officiating been this year? Yep, there it is. The eyebrow scratch. So we move on from that one. With the show in Saco.
Why don't you tell me how bad it's been?
Oh, it was terrible. I scare my dogs today.
Is it bad every year? I mean, what's the...
You scared your dogs.
Yeah. I normally don't raise my voice at home, and I did
Ah, okay.
at the end of the first half.
Go, let me hear it.
What, me yelling?
Yeah. Well,
Mike's going to be the dog. Go ahead.
What the fuck was that pass interference?
Yeah. No. Yeah. No. I think the dog moves like that?
that was scary.
Yeah. I've seen Clyde like that when it's thunder and lightning.
Yeah.
That wasn't very loud, Gus.
I really?
I didn't think so. The pass interference call against the Patriots?
No, that wasn't
That
called.
wasn't called
at the end of the first half.
Yeah, I did see that.
So that got me frustrated for sure. But with Saco coming up,
Oh, I
you
guess we're
said,
moving on. Okay.
yeah.
Well,
I mean,
my thoughts, but all right.
oh, what if you want to share your
No,
thoughts?
that's okay. Go ahead.
What are your thoughts?
No, I'll say them later. Go ahead.
Okay. With Saco coming up, there's been rumors on
Dave, the BO boys want to go earlier. Just let them know.
I will. We're trading emails right
I'm
now.
around.
There's been floats of having a 2-producer team up type of thing.
I've talked about this on the show tonight.
I a little bit, but do you have? Is that something you would be open to from a?
I just said earlier
But-
in this show,
but
Gus.
we're
that
talking-
Mike
one-
asked me the question.
One thing that hasn't
Am I
come
wrong,
up is
Mike?
the financials of this position. Do you
Okay.
have a range of what you're looking for, and would that range be higher if you were to go to the 2-person route?
No, it would be lower, Gus. Of course, it would be higher. You fucking dummy.
Well,
What?
if you're saying
What?
if you're saying that you're looking to spend $70,000 on a producer,
Just for
let's
argument's sake. Okay.
argument's sake, throwing out $70,000, would you look for it being that 70 to be split between the two, or would you be willing to go more to have 2 guys in here?
More, I would think, to have 2 people in there. Yeah.
Because that's one of the questions I would have as
You'll have
applying
no
for a job.
questions. You'll take what I pay you.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Okay, go ahead.
Do you have any in your mind if you want to go 2 men? Do you have
Have you
the
proof? By the way, have you given us medical proof that your semen is defective?
I can go get it when I go home tonight.
Okay. Would you be willing to masturbate in the cup during one of the shows, and
Yes.
we can bring it live to a medical place?
Yeah.
Okay, Dave, you'll handle that. Mm-hmm. You'll masturbate.
I will not masturbate.
come in here,
but
I'll test it.
I will be nearby.
I don't think drinking it, Mike. Well, maybe. I don't know.
This is potent.
Wow, he's lying. Because Patrick Ford looked at the semen levels of each of the candidates. Because I want no kids while these guys. That's something Patrick Ford's
And that
looking
is not going to happen.
He's on it.
Is he?
Yeah, I think
okay,
so.
He's
Yeah.
got the numbers.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
good. Because Coleman seems like a virile young man.
He does. That's true.
Montante seems like his semen might not work.
Coleman's like stockpiling that semen too.
Yeah, he seems
not
like
jerking off.
Right, that's the thing. Yeah, right, exactly. So Montante seems like he's defective.
Right.
Mick is like dying. He has no. So I mean, in a way, this hurts Coleman.
Right. That's interesting.
I mean,
But yet he's so
so
disciplined.
the S for Steve is not semen count.
It could be.
Okay,
We
but
can
it is-
reshape this whole thing if you'd like to.
Well, some people are, yeah, we'll see. I mean, you and Patrick Ford could combine together.
Join forces?
Yeah.
Patrick messaged me. Why is the doorbell ringing?
Oh, that's probably the neighbors. I think Mick just tweeted out the sound, by the way, if you'd like to get that.
Okay.
Hey, good Mick. Good job, Mick.
Yeah.
Let's get that sound up for you.
Here it is. You sent it for us, yeah? Us.
I mean, are you going to? That was all 5 letters.
What the hell was that?
That was him.
That was me. That was the
Can I
sound.
hear it again?
You're good. All right. What else, Gus?
I mean, are you going to? That was all 5 letters.
What the hell are you talking about? All 5 letters.
All 5
Steve.
letters. Steve.
STEVE, 5 letters.
I think we were way past that.
No, we just done it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we
all right.
just finished it. I
You
was-
created it.
Well, I'm past it.
That's true. You seem like you moved on. What else, Gussie?
benefits.
I was going to ask this though about he brought
Benefits.
I mean, I'm unemployed. I don't have benefits.
Your wife doesn't have benefits?
Oh, she does, but
So you use her benefits?
I only use her medical. I mean, dental, vision. I can't see that well right now.
Okay, we'll figure it out. Don't worry about
They
it.
didn't help me with that.
Yeah. Barstool. Go ahead, Mike.
Do you have pairings in your mind? If you were to go
Yes.
to, do you know?
Yeah, a couple. I'm not going to say it. But
You
yeah.
won't.
No, I'll wait till say barstool.tv/PPV
Okay.
for the whole thing. What is your contribution, Gus, to the wedding?
The wedding. I'm offering my dancing services to Joanne for stripper services for her
Okay, so
bachelorette
nothing.
party.
You've added nothing.
If
Okay,
I've offered John.
When you answer the question, the wedding
Peltier.
with the wedding is the first 2 words, I know you're then vamping. Okay.
I've offered Peltier to help write the vows. As someone who's recently done that, I can help with that. I'm willing to film, to get different angles,
Jesus
pictures.
Christ. What is going on?
I can take
You
pictures.
have a stroke? I'm dead serious. You okay medically?
Yeah, I've had a stroke,
Right.
but I'm
I'm a Scientologist. I've had a stroke. Yeah. What else?
I owned slaves for a while. Anyway, just moving on.
Kid was 6 years old, but whatever. He was cute.
I can take videos.
Okay, look
or
at you.
pictures for
Videos
for a
or pictures, okay.
for a photo album after I can throw together if they so choose.
Credit to Gus. He did offer to come with John Peltier and I to Milton's and film that.
You turned him down, though. You just didn't want any part of it.
I walked away. I didn't even give it a response.
Right. Go ahead. Okay, that's nice. Yeah.
So
you should do that. Why would you do that?
I can handle it.
No, you know what, Gus? I want you there.
No, I think I'll be fine.
Hey, that's an order. I want you there tomorrow.
I'll be there.
Dave, you laugh at the jokes, you get Gus. That's the deal. Say look at Mike. Good boy, Mike.
You got it, boss.
Good boy, Mike.
Have fun.
And I mean, if you want to make Dave,
Dave, you know what? Give your dumb sister direction. She'll probably wind up in New Hampshire. Go ahead, yeah.
but it's one of those situations. Whatever I'm needed, even on day of.
You're needed tomorrow at Milton's.
12:30, South Shore Plaza, Braintree.
Miltons.com. Buy one, get one free suit event rolls on our great friends at Milton's. Yes, 12:30 tomorrow. You could see Dave Cullinane. John, hold on, don't say it. It's not Peltier. What is it?
Peltier.
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 But it's Peltier now, right? I mean,
It's Peltier.
You can't really.
I never heard the way he's saying it. It's Peltier.
Right. What's your take on him?
John?
Yeah.
He seems like a good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're not going to be there for his big day.
I know, it's sad.
Have you reached out to him? Congratulations.
I've not actually. No.
You met Joanne.
should.
Did you not? Or no?
No, I never met her.
Oh, okay. Yeah. She's got spunk. I'll say that.
That's what I've heard. Yeah.
She's got her chin, right? Right?
Damn straight.
Yes. Do you think Pelletier's a big penis, Dave, or no?
Yeah, I think he's
You've
got a
seen
good
it,
size
that's
one. Yeah.
You might see it tomorrow.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, that's possible. You might see it, Gus. Why don't you, Gus, and Dave get the receipts? I'll pay you guys back. Go to lunch after.
No. I
Yeah.
don't think so.
That'd be
I
lovely.
have an
Don't you think,
appointment.
Mike?
I think that'd be lovely.
You do have an
I
appointment.
think
That's
that'd be
right.
swell.
I do.
You have an appointment. You do.
Appointment at the
Multiple
99.
meetings. Multiple meetings. Yep.
Yeah. No, you're still on the clock. So, yeah. Why don't you, Gus, you're good for that after, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Okay. You're in, Dave? John will do it. Oh, that's a great lunch
I think
for you.
that's
That'd be a
Yeah, you're
fantastic
definitely
lunch.
doing that. Dave.
Yeah,
You're doing
the
it.
three boys.
I've been through enough.
Would you
I
like
think
to
I've been
report
through
the
enough.
conversation.
This is it. The last week you got to do
Hey,
it.
all different phases of marriage. You know,
We
Dave's
got a
an
lot
old
to work
grizzled
on. We
vet.
got a lot to work on before Saco. I'm tied up. I am. Yep.
You wouldn't want to have lunch with. Would you rather have lunch with John or Gus one-on-one?
Oh, John.
John, I would legitimately. I said I'm going to play golf with John.
Really?
Yep. I like John a lot.
Okay. Why?
He's just a funny, quirky guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
I guess.
Yeah. No, he's a good guy. So you go to
he's a
Milton's.
good guy, for sure.
John's going to look great tomorrow. South Shore Plaza, Braintree, of course. Chestnut Hill location. And, of course, at Burlington Mall. Get all your clothes. Look great. I want to see you guys in your Milton's duds. If you have them at Saco, let me know. And people, you know what? Why don't you order something now and have it wear it for the pay-per-view?
Yeah.
Send me a picture. Tweet us a picture. Let us know. Miltons.com. Get moving right now. All right, what else, Gussie? Oh, the wedding. Dave, anything else wedding-wise? No?
No, I'm haggling with some people on the dress. We need the ring so people can.
That must be.
Yeah, Facebook Marketplace is
Tough scene?
It's a tough scene right
Size
now.
14, remember?
Yep, we got 3 in the works right now.
Very weird I knew that.
You nailed it. She was
Yeah.
like, yes.
Like Buffalo Bill. I don't know why. I don't know how I knew that.
Did the flower lady reach out? The
Yes, she's gonna be.
Birdman's.
What is it? The boutonnieres. She's going to do
boutonniere?
that. She's going to do that.
Hello. Go ahead. Yes, we have a caller. Oh. Hello.
Kirk, Peter Jennings.
Peter, how are you?
Oh boy.
Just quick reporting. ABC News. With your shift to pay for play services, technically with this pay-per-view,
Sure.
does that also mean a pay-for-play Netflix documentary is coming up about the bodies in Augustus's freezer?
Well,
I'll hang up and listen.
thank you,
Thanks very
Peter.
much.
Yeah. I don't know. I do think Andrew Augustus has killed somebody. Yes.
Nope.
I do. believe it. Well, would you say yes on the show?
If I did,
Okay. I guess maybe you confess. Go ahead.
By the way, I believe that was a farcical call. That was not Peter Jennings.
Well, it's not the first or the last time we've been fooled by these people.
Have him on every coast.
I'm on every coast.
but I've also
I seen OJ. He looking very scared.
Greatest.
Remember we had Jerry and I, Al Michaels, we had him on once.
Yeah.
He was doing the Sunday night game, and we
Yeah.
had him on, but we taped it. It was one of those ones we taped it during like a Brady replay or something. We did it in Meter's booth.
Okay.
And he was awesome. He was a great sport.
Yeah.
And I said to him, I said, what do you ask about more? Do you believe in miracles or the OJ thing? He's like, it's actually way closer than you think. And then I said, when did you know? And he's like, when the guy said, looky here, I had a pretty good idea that this was not.
It's insane that got through.
I remember watching it. I've said this before. Brian Manette's basement, my great friend Brian Manette. He wasn't there, but his basement was a place we all hang out at. Lace and I were downstairs, Mike Lace and I were downstairs in the basement watching it while it was happening. This is the Knicks Rocketscapes. We were going back and forth.
Yeah.
And it finally happened. And the guy called. And I knew right away because I love Stern. I was like, oh my God, I think this is Captain. I think it was Captain Jenks, right?
Was it?
No, it was somebody like, it was a caller we knew, whoever it
Yeah.
was. Because you could tell right away. I was like, they're keeping this fucking guy on the phone during this.
And the Captain Jenks, I believe, was the Steve Bartman on SportsCenter,
With Dan
which
Patrick?
is one of my
He's like, "We've
favorites
been had,"
also.
yeah.
But that's at least like no one knew what the fuck Steve Bartman sounded like. It could have been
Right,
just that.
right.
Who knows? This is not a human being.
No.
Like, why did Peter Jennings think that was a man?
Oh, Lord, this is quite tenses.
Quite the
This is most tenses. Oh, God. Yeah, go ahead, Gus.
I've offered Peltier to help with his wedding registry
Okay.
as I've been known to have a solid registry, and I want to thank everyone who has bought us stuff since this. So
Why are you so nervous? What is going on? You sound like you're...
What was he always like this?
No,
though?
no. Dave, no?
No, but more so than I think you felt.
I know, but this
Yeah,
feels,
maybe he was
This
always
feels
like this.
something
this feels more like it now, though. I know I'm over... I know how I can be.
You're focused on it.
Yeah, I can be hyper-focused, as you know, but it seems like you're more nervous now, Gus, no?
a little bit.
Okay.
The last couple times he's had another person in here.
He does now, too, a good friend, you.
Yes, but him and Josh, like they were really hitting it off.
Is that right?
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
You like the Josher, yeah?
He was a good guy.
I wonder how he did on Friday night.
What
do you think?
Go to Pound Town?
I had some sushi.
Yeah, I bet he did.
I had some sand. I wonder how he did. He's taking it very slow.
Yeah, I don't think he got it. Let's put it that way.
No,
He doesn't seem like a closer.
You think she's using them?
probably
Movies.
Good
and-
guy, couple dates, and then move on
Yeah,
to the
but
next one.
seven's a lot of
He
dates.
seems like a good rebound guy, though. Like he's definitely going to respect your boundaries. He'll pay for dinner.
Yep.
Sure.
You know, he'll hold your hand in the movies. He'll go see Barbie. He says he's willing to go see it.
Yeah, you fuck some guy before you go out with him. Type of thing.
Seven's a lot to just like string him along.
Do you think it's really 7 though?
That's what he said.
I know, but I'm not sure he can. I don't know.
He doesn't seem like a liar. You gotta
No,
give him
that's
that.
true. That's true. He's definitely honest about listening to the show. I think.
Yeah.
Unless he's lying with it and he loves the show. That'd be a weird move. I don't know. Who knows? What else, Gussie?
with Saco coming up again.
Yeah, it is. You're right.
It's I think that's where the nerves are coming from. I mean, it's getting down to crunch time.
Oh,
It's
okay.
It's one of those things like I really want this position. I'm putting my all into it. I'm trying to do everything I can, and so it's a lot of it's not working right now. So
Okay.
it's going to be self-reflection, turning back on that.
Okay.
But it's definitely the pressure starting to build up, and when you get people in like a Coleman, like a John from Scranton, it
You think you should
rattles
crawl
a little
around? You think you should crawl around South Shore Plaza also? The Miltons, Mike? Do you think it should be a?
He should have to do all three.
bit. I don't want to aggravate Bill any more than I probably already
Yeah,
have.
he probably hates you. That's true. Yeah.
So I don't want to push that button anymore.
Okay. What
But
else?
it's just
a great story you brought up. What else?
But you're asking why I'm nervous, and I think that's where the nerves are coming from. You're getting down the crunch time, trying to figure out in my mind, like, all right, how do I want to do this? And part of it, I'm pretty sure I'm just overthinking things. And I
It doesn't seem like a problem for. I'm not getting a sense of that from you. If I'm
well,
being honest.
it's in my own head I am, because it's I was much more comfortable that Tuesday coming in before.
Mike, don't be an asshole. Be nice. Would you?
I'm just thinking of Patrick Ford in there, having his way with his mind.
It's just you got down to crunch time, and it's like, all right, I'm trying.
Gus gets in the car and talks to Pat Ford and the how did I do tonight, Patrick? What do the numbers say? What?
We're all asking ourselves, but Patrick Ford seems so real. How can he? We watch it back, we're like, oh.
Go ahead, Gus.
But I think any other candidate would be lying if they said they weren't nervous.
I think they would all say that, but you are especially nervous. You are.
Wearing it on your sleeve.
Yeah. I appreciate it. I appreciate that you want the job, and I think you're a good guy. So like I said, you have a real chance. Don't think of it. This is how I would think of it. Okay, you want a nickel's worth of free advice?
Always.
Okay. I would have the attitude like this is my fucking job. Like I'm the leader. I'm the guy who's going to get this job. I would not be thinking, oh, I might get the job. Be like, this is my job. Just treat it like you're the producer of the Kirk Miltons show right now. You are right now for the next hour and 11 minutes. So I talk to Pat and Clayton, the producer of the Kirk Miltons show, until I drag 40 minutes of phone calls at some point. Jesus. Get me home, please. Load them up tonight.
Hey, I haven't
This
thrown
might
up
be the
daily
first
dozen
time-
yet.
That's true. What's that?
I really have never had this experience on the show, but when you said it was only 8 o'clock, I was like,
Holy what? Shit. We didn't start at 7:15, not 7:30, but still. Yeah.
I actually think Gus had that attitude by his second appearance, maybe.
I agree.
I thought it was his job. Like he acted like it was his job.
Thank God I called Big Cat earlier. Jesus, that was 12 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I thought that killed a good amount of
What do we
time.
call here? Portnoy? No. What were you saying? You thought he had that earlier?
Yeah, I thought he had it.
He's lost the eye of the tiger.
Right.
Yeah. It can happen. It's happened to the best of us.
Are you going to give a real shot to Will? Like, how do you feel about somebody coming in last
That's
minute?
tough.
My mind on Will is he has to blow me away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it has to be a 10 out of 10 performance. It has to be the kind of performance where Ford puts a paper down and says I have to reevaluate everything. That kind of performance.
Patrick Ford retires from Twitter.
Yeah, he's just like
He just can't do the numbers.
Yeah, I don't know what else to
Yeah.
say. I think it has to be like a 10 out of 10.
I like him a lot. I liked him on the show.
I think he has a chance.
Don't love that. Like, I went to him and I was like, why haven't you fucking applied?
I think he's a weirdo though.
I just didn't think he was already booked as a guest in advance
he
of
was,
this
yeah.
whole thing, I think. And so I think he was just confused. I don't know. Just
Walk me through. I'm sorry, Mike. Walk me through the schedule this week, Dave.
so we got
So Mike and Will be together on Tuesday.
yes,
What
Mike
a
and Will
pairing.
on Tuesday.
Yep.
On Wednesday, it's John's from Scranton, so we got to find somebody to do Wednesday with him.
Oh, it's a guest.
He has a guest.
Okay, that might be Mike Medansky, maybe.
Okay.
Ah.
Yep.
John didn't seem to like Mud either. That could be interesting.
No idea what you're talking about. But
Thursday, Coleman and Mick.
It's made up in your mind, I think.
I swear
Sure,
he said
sure
that.
he did, Mike.
Andrew, help me.
You bet he
Get
did.
Patrick.
You bet he did, Mike. Wow, those two? Ooh.
Some real tension.
Mike's little toys at his house, they don't like each other.
I don't know. Maybe he didn't say
Go ahead.
Coleman and Mick on Thursday.
Coleman and Mick on Thursday.
Need a guest there.
Need a guest there.
And then Friday, you got guests and Montante.
Guests and Montante. Okay. Good. Okay, that's a good week. Good way to close out on Saturday, another fucking show. Barstool.tv/PPV. Get buying right now. Go buy it as we speak. It's a steal. Still twice the price.
If Will doesn't blow you away, is he even in Saco on Saturday?
No.
Yeah, well, like we'll know Will's out.
No. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's like Josh. Josh won't be in Saco. Josh doesn't even know where Saco is. Either way.
Josh is planning to.
Doesn't
go
even
to
know it's
Saco.
happening.
He'll get there. Is he bringing his girlfriend with him?
He is not. No.
Double
Not to my
wedding.
knowledge. Not to my knowledge.
Okay.
He was
Is
preparing a
Peltier?
proposal and a 2-minute video for you for this internship.
Oh, Jesus. Is Peltier, are Joanne and Peltier committed to having sex at Saco on pay-per-view, which is completely allowed?
Yeah. I mean, they confirmed it on this program last week. I would assume.
You feel good about that, Mike? or no?
That's sweet.
You
Yeah,
rub one out while you're, from your
absolutely.
hotel?
I'll
Good.
be in my hotel room.
Good, you should, yeah. Your shots fired from that hotel room. Cock.
Damn
right?
straight.
Yeah. Damn
More than
right.
78 kills.
That's
that
right.
night.
Oh, boy. Jesus. That poor screen. What else, Gus?
Are we confirmed for 4 days? 4 days of shows.
We're pretty close, I think. I got to double check, but yeah.
God.
What?
Patrick Ford is available on Thursday to come in studio.
I think we have to.
Wow. That could shatter this whole thing.
Was that a long back and forth booking, Dave, or no?
No, not exactly. Went into the background check yet.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Was Augustus on his Twitter by any chance when you were messaging?
No.
Justin Trudell having fun at Gus's expense, right? Everyone is. There you go. What else?
With
Man, oh man.
I'm trying to take a deep breath so I don't
Why?
make the noise again. Because I don't want to make that noise again. Because apparently that's weird. I make weird noises sometimes. It happens.
You're a fucking weirdo, man.
I am.
I did ask. Everyone's tweeting it to me now, so I did. I was retweeted. I sent it to Sam. What's that, Mike?
I didn't say anything.
Is that going to be in your nightmares now? Just that.
No, I just feel. I feel. Actually, I'm not. Unless I'm wrong, Mike. I don't think I'm being. Dave,
No, you're
am I
not.
being a super asshole, Dave?
No, I don't think so.
By my standard? No. Like that, pretty light.
this-
I like
mean-
that he's like, apparently that's weird to make noises.
Yeah, I don't. Like I'm saying, what else? You're the producer of the show. You're like, yes. What?
Oh, is that weird?
I don't know. What else? What other thoughts do you have? Anything? Dave, what do you have? Anything?
No, now I'm rattled about how rattled he is. in
Why?
this
What do you
room.
care? You're out of here.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I'm fine.
Okay. What else? Jesus Christ.
Where's been your favorite golf course to play at?
Shut the fuck up.
Have you played
Shut
outside
the
the
fuck
United
up.
States?
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. What else?
My golf course
Now
might
I'm
be
getting
closing.
mad. Now I'm getting mad. Good. What?
I'm actually upset about this. The golf course I play,
Favorite golf course to play. What
I got an email today saying like you have to show up at a meeting to save this golf course.
What
that I
course
play.
is this?
It's Maplegate in Bellingham. It's a piece of shit, but it's my piece of shit. Okay. So I'm actually.
Dave, Mike loves that. What? I think it's Dave's cause. It's a piece of shit. It's like an old guy defending his car, you know?
Just some hunk of
It's my girl, you know? Yeah.
It shocked me today because it
Are
came.
you a
out of
member
nowhere.
or no?
No, it's a public course.
Okay. How much does it cost to play?
Oh, Probably now it's all expensive. Probably like 65 or 70.
What's the just?
They want to build like a solar farm there or something.
Yeah,
they have to fight for it.
Yeah, it's happening. Are you going to fight for it?
So they must be. They didn't explain in the email. They must be in crazy debt in the.
I think they're not doing well. Yeah.
Yeah. So you got to go fight for it.
What's the fight you're going to make?
I'm just going to say that we need to keep. This is obviously a big thing for the community to have the golf course in this area, and I think we don't. I don't.
Is it really though? Is it really a big thing for the community?
No, I mean it's in debt for a fucking reason. But
right.
Well, it just sucks.
Damn straight.
Is it always empty?
Yeah, it's never busy. No.
Okay. Well, maybe it's okay. Well, I mean, I don't want to say anything, but it's always empty.
It's about time.
It's a piece of
but
shit.
I'd like to fight for it. It's my course.
What's your favorite course you've ever played, Gus?
For me, it's been Newport Country Club.
It's a nice course. Yep,
Very
I've
nice
played
course.
there. Yeah. It's where Tiger Woods won the amateur.
And I got to play there in high school. It's nice.
Oh, nice. There you go. Good.
One of the good things about public schools.
Yeah. Go ahead. What else? Favorite golf course to play?
There's a lot of, one of the things you talked about was actually bringing up golfing merchandise, putting it in the Barstool store.
Well, I didn't say that. I said that
You'd
it's
be
okay
open
with
to the
rigs.
idea?
Well, it's okay with rigs. I don't want to step on their whatever. Yeah.
Well, I'll say the issue you had in the past was that they have a certain
Expensive
price.
Yes.
Yeah, that they generally. I don't know if that's changed.
Yeah, and I'm kind of now if Dave owns it, like if Dave, I'm fine. If people want to pay for it, why should I care?
Right.
I'm kind of at that point. If they don't want to pay for it, don't pay for it.
Yeah.
If you want to pay $70 for it, pay $70 for it. I want to have a golf tournament. That's for sure.
I was going to suggest maybe having, as part of the buy-in for that, a golf-specific shirt that could be put into that. Because I know you talked about doing one for Davers charity for that. So you have the charity logo on it, Kirk Minahan show, and then depending upon how many people will get that, you can even kind of boost up like your 200 or whatever you want the price to be to enter and get the shirt, boost it up a little more, keep raising more money.
Right. Yeah, I guess so.
Win-win on that.
I should say, as a couple buddies of mine in Lexington let me. I was actually going to mention this because I was going to play in it, but I can't this Friday because I go the day after. There's still spots. I don't do this often. Stowe Acres Country Club. There's a Lexington Education Foundation golf fundraiser being played there, Mike. So go take a look at lexfoundation.org, Golf Classic. Go do a Google search for it. I was going to play it. I'll play it next year. If people sign up for it, I'll join somebody in the foursome next year if they do it. Let me know. I will do it. So go find it. Stowe, which is actually a good course, a South course, I think. And it's this Friday. They usually play on Mondays. And I was actually could have done it tomorrow, but I can't because this thing Friday. But yeah, good charity. Anytime you can help out the poor kids in Lexington, do it. That's what I say. We're all struggling. So but it's a good course. Go play it. People there running are super nice. They'll be very nice to you. Let them know you're a Mena fan. And if people sign up for it, I will join them in the foursome next year at that tournament. What do you think of that, Mike?
I think it's very good.
Yeah.
See, Gus sparked conversation here with his golf question.
Yeah, it reminded me of something I had to do.
Well, yeah.
One or the other. But I very rarely do that, so I don't like to do that. But I'm just saying, if you want to do it, go do it. If not, no big deal. What else, guys?
It was brought up on the Minifan show that John from Scranton helped Steve at points designing merchandise and T-shirts. So one of the things I would consider would be having any Minifans out there who are artistically
1 second. I one more thing. The second annual John Hinckley Golf Tournament, Mike, is taking place in Virginia. This is quite an event. He'll be playing himself music after the tournament.
That's worth the price of admission right there.
And his Twitter account will be active that day as well.
Yes,
So
still singing love songs, which is very sweet.
Well, why not? I mean, who knows? John, you started saying about John the Scranton T-shirts. Go ahead.
So you have a very passionate fan base who likes.
Do I?
You
Okay.
do. Mm-hmm. So one of the ideas I would have is
I don't want to talk about merchandise. I don't care.
But why not have fans have drawings or designs that come out? Obviously, with your
Didn't he
approval
say this
after.
the other day?
When?
John from Scranton isn't what John from Scranton said or no?
What, having like the fans draw the
Yes,
shirts?
didn't he say that? Like he did them and didn't he hear this the other day, Dave? Or no?
It was on Mike and the Minifans. He said he used to do that with Steve. So I would bring that out more of a general to the public type of situation. Because as you said, no one listens to the network. So I'd bring it onto the show where people listen.
Not the best wording there.
When I can't get to sleep, I struggle with sleeping. When I can't get to sleep at night, I will think of old runs I've done, like in cross country drives before. I'll get out in the middle of the day and run. And I think of these peaceful runs in these little towns and the sound that my shoes make on like sand or like on like pebble, like that sort of.
Okay.
It's very calming. It calms my body down. So actually, I swear to God, I was just doing that. And it worked.
I apologize because what I wanted with all my might is to not laugh or make any noise and just see how long we could have sat in that
I was
silence.
actually going to see if I could fall asleep. I'm dead serious. I was like, if I did that for another 30 seconds, I'm tired. So it's late for
If
me.
we just woke up in the morning and got up and left.
I want that. I want, again, on Twitter, somebody to transcribe what Gus just said. Because it was, I mean, I don't even know what the fuck you could be making all the sense in the world. I just have no idea what you're talking about. I can't imagine that this woman married you voluntarily.
Well, that seems.
I mean, no.
He seems like a swell guy.
I know, but my God, do you talk like this like when you're at dinner?
Sometimes.
We're just watching you guys probably watch. You guys watch dumb shows together?
Oh yeah.
Like what?
90 Day Fiance.
Okay, so you're watching 90 Day Fiance. Is that how you met?
No, we met on.
She's American born. I'm saying.
She is American born.
You know what might have attributed to his breaking is the idea that he snuck in into his wedding speech, where someone must have said, like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah. Well, did anybody say anything to you or no?
No.
Okay.
I mean, they were like, "Why'd you say that?" I go, "Because I sound like that when I talk."
What food was served at the wedding?
Steak, turkey,
not bad.
medallions. It was a buffet style, just because that was our options.
White
And-
trash. Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't white trash.
Yeah,
Why does
sure,
everyone
right.
think it was white trash? It was beautiful on the beach.
White trash, Dave?
Yeah, buffet.
I am going to share the pictures of the ceremony, how beautiful it was.
Oh, that's good.
Where?
Yeah, dox
saw
your
no
whole
pictures.
family.
What'd you say?
No, I just the setup.
What'd you say?
I have just
What'd
the
you say?
setup, Mike.
What'd you say, Dave?
So we saw no pictures.
Dave, you're hired.
That's my goal is just to get Dave sticking around because everyone seems to love Dave again.
Well, that's what happens. You know, this is the oldest thing in the book. Although I don't think the person who gets this job is going to be loved at first like the other two. Well, Steve was hated at first,
Coleman could go either way, and Montante, I think, would be loved at first.
but then hated. He'll wear people because
very
shut the
quickly.
fuck.
Yes, very
I listened again. This is how you do it, Gus. On the Kirk Minahan Show YouTube channel, they have Mike and the Minifans, which is Mike's old show.
Yes.
And they had a bunch of these guys on, all the producer candidates on Friday. I recommend people go watch. It was actually pretty entertaining. I watched as much as I could. What turned me off was Montante and John don't shut the fuck up. Montante feels like he's the king of that little world. So he doesn't shut his fucking mouth the whole fucking time.
I thought that of John from Scranton.
Same thing. Same thing. They don't shut up, and they do the whole like, oh, you're a good guy. Like I like you. You get the pass from me, and I'm like, oh, you're fucking losers. Like, shut up. Like, shut the fuck up.
Right. I don't know if John from Scranton would be hated right away.
Yeah, I think people would hate him after a while. He didn't shut up.
But I'm saying like right away. You said there wouldn't be a grace period.
Would Mick
I think with John and Montante.
Would Mick ever be liked?
Interesting.
My God. No.
It'd be an interesting experiment.
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. It's
No.
I don't know.
Like Cullinane's numbers are higher. When he left, when he was first off, everyone's like, they're glad he's gone.
Right.
But this is what happens all the time. Like if he stuck around, then they would be like, what a fucking loser. Fuck him. After like 2 weeks. This is the oldest thing in the book. We know this.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, what else, Gus?
With
That's a good sound.
There it is.
There's a sound right there.
By the way, did you say Yellowstone sucks?
It's for morons, yeah.
That's what you said for morons.
Do you like it?
It's a great fucking show.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was trying to remember what you
And
said.
you like Vanderpump Rules, right?
Yeah,
That's exactly what I'm saying.
But do you say that about what's another show on that level you say that about? Like
Entourage.
Oh, okay.
but
all right.
that's not a comparable.
It's for morons.
Yeah, but it's such a different show.
If people,
That's
if people think Entourage is a legitimately a great show,
No.
they're morons. If they think it's like a funny, dumb show,
But you put
fine.
Yellowstone. I haven't seen Yellowstone, so I'm asking. You put that on the level of Entourage?
Did Yellowstone win awards?
No, I don't think so.
Like I would kind of think that Yellowstone might win Emmys.
No.
I don't think I liked Entourage. But I don't think
Entourage did.
Jerry Piven won it.
And
Kevin
Kevin Dillon was
yeah.
nominated.
Yeah, and I think it won it was nominated for best comedy a few times.
Probably so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
It was a respected. Its first 4 seasons were respected.
incredible seasons.
And
yeah.
and critic. No, I'm saying critically.
I
they
think
got
funnier than
those.
the King of Queens. I'll say it.
Oh, I agree with that.
What?
Yeah.
Wow, is any character as good as?
Arthur Spooner.
Yeah, no way.
I would say Ari and. By the way, you had a nice Johnny Drama reference the other day. No one appreciated it.
What was it?
I don't remember. You're talking about
Roger
someone's
Drama.
brother. Yeah, Roger Drama.
Who
yeah.
spoke out, by the way? PFT put out a tweet about it, where he defended his brother and said he loved him, and it was nice, I guess. But I felt weird. I felt odd. It felt distant. It felt weird. I don't know. Did you read it, Dave, or no?
Yep.
What do you
Am I wrong?
I thought to myself, it was kind of. I felt the same way, but then even more angry. I would just be like, "This guy's a nice guy. He has your back. Like, at what point can you just wake up and realize you're a shitty fucking brother?"
Right.
Well, I guess if Dave doesn't care, then who cares? Like,
I mean, eventually Dave's going to care. Like if he keeps tweeting at him and it has any type of impact whatsoever,
every time I put on a YouTube thing, those two guys are in a commercial. Damn it. So I don't think they care that much.
Yeah, they are on a lot.
Like they make a lot of money for the company. So I think, put it this way, if it was, I don't know, if it was, Roger Clemmer tweeting these things, I think it might be an issue.
Sure.
Yeah. If it's Roger Sellenberger, whatever his name is.
What did PFT
Are they
say?
related to
Sully?
Yeah.
I doubt it.
That'd be wild.
I don't know.
Might be a different spelling of the names.
Yeah.
I think one's an E. Yeah. No, PFT was just like, he's my brother. I love him. He was kind of, I thought, not super defending Dave. I didn't feel, but whatever. Like I said, it's a tough spot. It's his brother. He's a good guy. PFT's a very nice guy, so I get it. That's a hard situation for him. Like I said the other day, like I'm not saying I'm being rational. I'm saying Dave's being good about it. I'd be insane about it because I'm stupid. I'd lose my mind. I'd be like, you fucking motherfucker, which was not fair to him at all.
Yeah.
To PFT, I mean.
What would you do if Ryan Minahan, right?
Yeah.
Was doing this?
I tell him, fucking stop. I'd be like, I'm going to fly to Oregon. I'm going to take your fucking head off. Like, this is my boss. He's been great to me.
Yeah.
Like, shut the fuck up. There's 50,000 other things more important. Go fight those fights.
Right.
If he didn't, I would publicly say, fuck this guy.
It's very weird because is it
Ryan's
Rogers?
illiterate, so yeah. What's up?
Is it Roger? Like, is Roger writing a bunch of, or is it just tweets? Like, is he
I don't
doing
think he's
journalism
written
against
anything.
Dave? That's what I'm saying.
So.
So you can't even argue like, oh, it's his job.
Yeah, I think it's just tweets, I believe.
It's definitely not his
That definitely makes it weird.
I
Like if
agree.
he was covering Dave or Barstool, then it's
Yeah.
one thing. But
Still be weird, though. Like, it's
I
brothers.
think it would be more weird if he was covering him from a journalistic standpoint.
no, but then you could say it's his job at least.
His brother's PFT commenter, though. It's like very weird.
Right.
I have the post from the desk of Eric. If Mike would like to hear it,
Please.
What?
PFT's post in response.
No, it's fine. I pretty much said what it was. Travis Kelce is walking out with Taylor Swift, by the way, together. They left together.
Wow.
See,
Kelly Keegs did admit Travis probably has good dick game.
Yeah.
So
Yo,
some-
he gotta
something
admit that, huh?
Something to think about.
Do you think he does?
Yeah,
I feel like he doesn't
sure.
really have to, I feel like he probably doesn't have to his whole life. He just kind of is there.
Can't be that
Oh,
big.
interesting.
Can't be that big without a big
I
dick.
bet,
Not even that, but I just feel like he's like
guys like that care about their sexual prowess.
I feel like he's like a porn fucker, though. It's a lot of porn.
Probably so.
Yeah.
But he seems like the
Can he
kind of
really,
guy that.
can he really make love to a woman with soul like Taylor Swift, though?
That's an interesting point.
See what I'm saying?
No, probably not.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you think dick size is a bigger thing now than it was like 15 years ago? Or do you think like women like
Here we go
need
again.
a big dick?
Here we go again.
No, I don't think
so.
any woman's ever seen a penis. Actually, now that
I don't think so. No, I think it's like that's like a thing. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's like a trend where
There
they're
fucking are no big penises. Not really,
Right.
statistically. Everyone's penis is the
straight.
same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mine, I'm a modest 10 inches myself, so that's fine. I remember, I think I've told this story before. I was reading when I first got Penthouse Forums, which leads me to something else. There was they used to have like celebrity letters in Penthouse Forum, like fantasy letters.
Yeah.
And this guy, I beat off to this story like 30 times. This guy was like a mechanic and he wanted to bang Heather Locklear who went to get her car fixed. And in the story, he's like, I took off her panties and I bent her over. He's like, I was a little embarrassed because I'm a modest 10 inches myself. And the first time I read that, I laughed. I had to stop. I had to get back into character.
How humiliating.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
I'm a modest
Secondly, Harry Minahan and I were played some mini golf the other day. We drove by Bill Rick on the way after to have lunch.
How could one story lead to another?
I'm going to tell you in a second.
Right.
We went to this antique store. I'm going to get the name of the store right because it's a really cool place. Let me make sure I get it right here. Bill Rick. It's called the most unique store ever. Stuff and more stuff. It's literally that. It's like old books, old magazines, old albums, all nostalgia stuff. Harry was like, this is the greatest store ever. There's like 3 different floors. We go up to the 3rd floor. We take a left. We go in this room. It's all these old baseball books. I actually bought one. And then I looked, and to the left, it was like 70% of the room was every Playboy ever.
Really?
Was in there for sale. And then like below were even the dirtier stuff. I want to see if they had the old 50 and 60 plus magazines.
Would have been fun.
But I was like, Harry, we got to kind of get out of here. He's like, he saw the magazine. He's like, what is this for? I was like, it's like for guys. He's like, why would they need that? What are they doing with that? I was like, don't worry about it.
That's interesting, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looked at it like it was like bizarre, but they had every Playboy. If you're looking for one, it's probably got every man's, every guy's fucking jizz all over it. But
Wow.
if you're looking for an old Playboy, that's the place to go.
All right.
Yeah, maybe we'll do a live show from in there. It's in that room.
The most unique store in the world, it's called?
Most unique store ever. I think. It was a cool store. I liked it. All right. What else?
With Harry getting to
boy.
this age, to getting to this
Careful,
age.
Gus age, yeah.
I'm being very careful with this. Are you?
How big is his penis? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not Kevin.
Could I take him to a ball game?
Go ahead.
When that talk comes, what?
It's already happened.
So it's you haven't walked in on him.
No, he's not there yet.
Not that because
There's no, you would see. I'll just say you need this proof at that age. You would see in that room. It's not been seen yet.
Are you gonna help him with?
Yeah, I'm gonna help him finish.
No. I meant like
Clean up?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
As you said when you were younger, you were with the older
We're fine.
magazines.
We've had the talk. We're fine. There's no help. What are you talking about? Help with what? Give him porn?
Like just short. Yeah, be his conduit.
Am I gonna give my 11-year-old son pornography?
Not when he's 11. When he's
he's
ready for that
14?
age.
Well, do you need someone to? Because I could be that guy.
I had to steal my dad when I was his age. For Christ's
What are you
sake.
asking me, Gus? I'm gonna give my
Are
son
you
pornography?
Yes, when he is
No, I am
older.
not. No, I am not.
Let Gus talk, please.
What was he talking about?
Fucking crazy.
Harry, it's been generations. Here's my 50-plus magazine from 1992.
You know what I always say? Better to get it from dear old dad than out on the streets.
Harry, go in the other room right now and spooge your brains out. What the fuck is wrong with you?
A lot.
I'm going to give my son pornography.
I would think for a safe environment. I don't know.
What do you think he's in? What?
Because the internet's a very dark and weird place.
Well, he's going to go on it anyway. That's just what kids do. You think if I give him a fucking magazine, he's not going on the internet?
He might.
Show him scroller.com.
That's the internet. It's dangerous out there.
It's a dangerous, dark place.
What else? I cannot believe
I do need a safer place as well.
For what?
Just Pornhub is like, it's dark.
I thought you meant from that room.
It's definitely true.
Pornhub is what?
It's just like, it's very dirty. I want just like,
It's
I
because
could just
what you're
watch like,
searching.
like if they could like watch a regular, like almost like fucking Melrose Place where they actually fuck. Do you know what I mean? Like just nice sensual shit.
A Melrose place
porn?
where they actually fuck?
No, even a sensual
like
scene, like
Skinamax.
just
You can
one
get that.
place.
You can
where,
get that.
That's what I mean. I need that site because Pornhub.
Why don't
I
you
feel
get
like
the old stuff that Cinemax used to have at night? That's like
that's
softer.
probably-
Can't you just type in softcore porn or something?
It's
no, but I'm just saying. There's got to be a site where it's just like
Yeah,
fucking
Dave puts it on.
clean.
He goes to Pornhub and he can't have people
you
eat each
want
other's
to clean it,
assholes.
start
Ass
searching the
What
clean
the
stuff.
fuck? It's good
Every
bludgeon
time I
progression.
search horrible ass eating, it's all that comes up. I don't
Siri,
understand.
Siri hears this fucking show talk about ass eating, and then it shows up.
I write
not
softcore
Siri.
porn on here, but yet there's ass eating. Makes no sense. So, like, well, I'll look it up right now. Softcore porn, is that what you want?
Yeah,
Well, I go to Tube Galore.
Okay.
and that's everything though. That's
Everything.
like Pornhub. Yeah.
Here it is right here. It pops up thick. This woman is getting a big hard fucking, it looks like to me. Mature amateur. Homemade. Ebony. Big ass. Big tits. Casting. Hot mom. Anal. That woman's asshole is...
Now, your instinct is probably going to be to bring this home to your children, of course. But
Harry, here's you want Japanese? You want an amateur threesome? You want me to read the categories for Harry? Let's see. Let's see which might be fair.
okay.
Flag the ones that don't seem appropriate for me to say my 11-year-old son
right.
as he goes to bed. Harry, we'll start with the numbers. 10-plus inch cock. Does this scene work for you?
Seems above board.
Okay. 18-year-old. 18-year-old Asian.
Hey,
18-year-old ebony.
As close to his age as they can get legally. You know?
3D. You might like that. Adorable. Affair. Alien. Oh, you might be interested in that.
Okay.
Amateur MILF. Anal. Anal casting. Anal cream pie. Anal dildo. Anal fisting. That's a tough scene.
All working for me.
58,000 anal fisting scenes. Yeah. Oh my God, look at that. Fuck. That's what Harry likes. What the hell am I going to
You got to show your son this. Wild question.
do? It's just like we all go to jail for this conversation on YouTube. Black beauty, black booty, black butt, black
Oh,
cock.
now we've crossed the line.
Why? What's wrong with that?
I'm just worried. I'm thinking of Montante. He wouldn't want you to show your son
Oh,
this.
I was saying, Harry, I'm trying to be, I'm probably leading this way.
Yes.
Harry, I think it's time for you to watch Brazilian homemade pornography.
You're at an age now.
I'll just close my eyes and pick a rant. I'm going to scroll down the letters. There it is. Prostate milking.
I like that you told that story about the
23.5 thousand pussy pump videos, by the way. If you're interested, does that do anything for you, Dave? Or no?
No, pussy pump. No.
I'm going S. Softcore, you're saying, Mike?
I would think so, right?
or even just soft should be there.
Yeah.
Nope. Small cock is there, though.
Wow.
Sperm. Spit roast.
Okay.
What's that, Gus?
Spit roast is when there is two gentlemen and a lady in between, and you spin her around like a spit roast.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Good to have you here.
Surprised how accurate he was.
Triple penetration.
Spankbang.com has a Cinemax After Dark
Oh, there you go.
playlist.
There you go.
Yes,
Look at that.
which actually does look familiar. So yeah,
Familiar.
The letter
Well,
Q.
see a manual.
The letter Q only has one thing, like only one series. What do you think it is? No.
What?
Quickie.
Really?
Yeah.
My second guess would have been queer or something.
Yeah. Slave training. I don't know. That seems like a tough scene to me. Teacher. Yeah. Gets tougher. Jesus. Wow. Okay.
Hey, teacher, that could be good.
Young German 18 plus feels like something I just would not click on. Just feels like just an invitation to go to jail.
Justin's feverishly writing these down.
So there you go. What were you gonna say? I'm sorry. What's that, Gus? Anything else?
No, I was going to say, you want to take some calls?
Sure. Why not at this point? Jesus. I don't know. Mike, what else is there to do?
I don't know. We've done it all.
No one's watching, right? I can't imagine. All right. Sure, we'll take a few. Let me know when the numbers are. Don't. Yeah, I'll tweet it up. Taylor Swift and Kelsey did not look good together. I'm just going to say that.
Why? In what way?
Just a bad. They just don't. It seems like it seems pretend. Doesn't seem like a real. It feels pretend.
Nothing pretend about getting split open by that Kelsey dick, right?
Well, I think they make love. I think.
Yeah.
She was there cheering him on, though.
Sure was. Cursing and all.
That's true. It's weird that Schefter tweets about it too a lot. It's just weird. Tweet about 6 times.
Scott Hansen had a rough moment today on
I saw
Red Zone.
that. Yeah, he's trying too hard. He's a tryhard.
They are friends. It's official.
Yeah, he's a weird guy. All right, do we have the number here or what?
Setting up the phone line still.
Okay.
There we go.
Do we have the number?
I will tweet it out right now.
Montante has no reaction to Big Cat's tweets.
what?
He did?
Yeah,
Where?
I saw something earlier.
I don't see it.
Have you muted him?
I see him quote tweeting the Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. Fights her boy in small town 7 exit after assaulting the Bears. The two deserve each other.
Jesus.
Montante's not attracted to Taylor Swift.
I remember that. Yeah, that's right.
He
She's probably
responded
not.
fair
She's probably fair what?
to Big
We
Cat's
threw the number here?
out of
Yep.
out of context. Yeah.
Tweet it out.
God. Please help me. All right. Did you watch the game today, Mike?
Patriots? I did.
I think of the officiating.
A nightmare.
It's terrible, right?
But the boys came out on top all the same.
It was a great game. Great game. Were you happy with the win, Gus? Take the win, road win, just be happy with it?
Just take the one and be happy.
Okay. You weren't frustrated with the performance, huh?
A little bit at the end, especially that fourth quarter. It was
Yeah.
they couldn't make a stop in the last play against Zach Wilson, who was looking terrible for
He scored
most of the
10
game.
points in the game.
But he
Couldn't make a stop. He scored 10. They made a stop on the final drive.
Well, the one before to make it, it was
There's
originally
one drive. There's
13-3.
one drive they had.
But that's a stop you needed to make in that point.
Why? They won the game.
But you still the refs tried
Did
to
they
take
win?
it away from him. Barely.
The refs. Are you one of these guys? Every game's about the refs.
No.
That's the
No.
worst fan there is.
No,
That's
it's
the worst fan there is. You're the worst fan. You suck.
we're loaded up.
Hello.
508.
Hey, first things first, Augustus is definitely a pedophile, by the way. After
No question.
about all that shit.
Would you admit it, Gus?
He says nope.
Nope. What proof do you have? They want a child to have pornography? You go to jail for that, you idiot, for 10 years.
It's a conversation between a father and a son. That should happen.
That should happen.
What
You're
should,
a psycho,
hold on 1 second, caller. All right.
Just the birds and the bees.
1 second. Hold on, Gus. Okay, Dave Cullinane is going to play the role of 11-year-old Dave Cullinane. And you're going to be his dad, okay?
I get to be Big Jack.
You're just his dad. Go ahead. Birds and the bees. Do you have a question for him, little Dave?
Yes, Dad. I felt a little tingle down below, and I think I want to play with my ding dong. What should I do next?
Get some lotion. Get some tissues. And here's a Playboy from 1972.
Boy, you can riff, can you, Mike?
This is why I'm not having kids.
Would you fucking tell your kid to use lube?
No, I said lotion. I said lotion. I said lotion.
Jeez.
More disturbed that Dave called it his ding dong.
Here's a carrot.
Really relating to the kids.
I thought Gus was like, when if you masturbate, it's not gonna, when you're handling your dick's not going to feel good, but you put some of that lotion on.
Yeah.
You're going to come real hard.
It's more to prevent the rug burn.
Hello, shut up. Hello.
May I ask another question?
Sure.
All right. So, first off, I bought the pay-per-view.
Thank you very much. And if you, I don't believe you people, but if you call in, you have to buy the pay-per-view. I'm sorry. I don't have patience for that stuff.
I bought it. It was the best $10 I've ever spent in my life.
Well, okay.
Second of all, I have a question for Mike.
Yes.
He's here. BlindMike.net, by the way. Go subscribe right now to that as well.
Thank you.
I am a subscriber of BlindMike.net, but it's more of a question for Kirk than it is for Blind Mike.
Well, okay.
So,
question for me,
Mike. Oh, I guess it's for Kirk. Kirk,
who's it for?
What's that?
Do you see Mike's nipples pointing out of his t-shirt? His nipples are pointing.
It's not really a question for. I guess it's more of a question.
It couldn't be for me. It would be for you.
What if I could see Mike's nipples?
Yeah.
Well, he's got his shirt over it is covering his nipples.
His titties are pouring out of his shirt right now.
We said his nipples. I don't see his nipples. I don't see his nipples.
You don't see his nipples?
Well, what am I to say? I don't see the guy's nipples.
Mike,
I would tell you if I saw them. I don't see his nipples. Thanks for the call, by. I would tell you I don't currently see his nipples.
Mike, I know you got. It was like probably 2 or 3 years ago. You got really defensive when Kirk asked you if you worked out, and you said, "Yeah, you do. You do prison workouts. That means like workouts inside your home," and you got really defensive about it. Are you still doing those, or are you just kind of letting it go, letting it hang?
I don't remember what you're talking about, but no, I don't really work out too much these days.
He's not doing prison workouts currently, caller. No. Gus will be doing prison workouts with these fucking pornographic suggestions of fucking 10-year-olds, though. Soon. I mean, they're going to fucking get kicked off YouTube. Hello.
614. Goodbye.
Mike, that guy's an asshole. Don't listen to him. Love you, buddy.
Hey, thanks.
Kirk, I love you too.
Good. Did you buy the pay-per-view?
Yes, I did, sir.
That's a lie, but go ahead. You better fucking buy it.
I already did, sir.
Okay,
I promise.
good.
Gus is dead, and his eyes are like super red and chinky. He looks like he's baked out of his mind.
That is not true.
Smoke weed?
Super red and what?
I think he said cheeky, probably.
Oh, I was saying, I think it was what he's suggesting. It does feel like it's the opposite of that old stereotype.
Yeah. Oh, is that right?
Yeah, he's got bug eyes.
Oh, really?
That's probably a bad word to say.
Yeah, don't say that, you idiot.
You think so?
Shout out the guy from EEI and the bus joke. Yeah, Gus looks like he's on drugs. He's like all over the place. It's
Do
pretty.
you do
fucking wild
any
to
drugs?
watch.
Do you do any gummies and stuff or no?
I do. I have my medical card, so.
Great. So I need.
I think you need
I mean,
that.
Okay.
Well, it's.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's like zipping and zinging all over the screen.
Yeah, he's weird.
So it's
He's
like
a
this
fucking
normal-
weird guy. I understand that. He's a weird guy. Thanks for the call.
Okay.
They load up, Gus?
They're loaded up?
All right.
You need a medical card anymore?
Yes. Saves money.
Oh, good. Yeah, for us to pay for his drugs. Hello.
508.
Excuse me, Kirk. Kirk, excuse me, it's Peter King. I'm on the Acela train. I'm heading to the quiet car.
Okay.
Excuse me.
That was a different joke. but yeah.
Welcome. Have you enjoyed week 3 of the NFL season so far, Kirk?
Well, I mean, the games weren't great. I mean, there's certainly the Dolphins put up a lot of points, Peter. The Patriots got the win. Taylor Swift been a busy week 3.
Oh, I consider myself a bit of a Swiftie, Kirk.
Yeah, I figured you would.
And, the young people with the hipping and the hopping, it really gets me going.
Sure.
And the other thing is, Kirk, a local boy might be in a bit of trouble there. I wonder if you could have Dave Cullinane make one more hit on his way out the door.
What do you mean?
Albert Breer tweeted that, hey, is that...
Oh, yeah. Did you go after Breer yet, Dave?
I did
or no?
say that. I'm considering
Did
it.
you
My
see
team
that?
is working on it. Yes.
That's a wild
Yes.
tweet.
Very wild.
Mike,
What did he say?
So, thank you, Peter. Thank you, Peter. Good job. Breer tweeted out, like, hey, is that Dennis Rodman next to...
Oh, yeah, they told me this.
It looked nothing like Dennis Rodman. Do you think it looked like Dennis Rodman, Dave?
No.
Not at all.
That was a bad tweet.
I don't even
Like the
get
day
it.
when I came in here.
Yeah, I don't even get it.
He said, oh, no, I'm sorry. It's the guy that stole Michael Felger's car.
That's what I mean. Like, I don't get... Did he delete it yet or no?
No.
Not good for him.
Wow.
Not surprised, Dave. This would be a good last week for you to get a kill. But
yeah, but it's not my kill. Like, that's not my kill. Somebody's already did it. You know, they already tweeted the video out.
Tweet's still up. I'm just saying. Yeah. Hello.
Hey, Kirk.
Hello, buddy.
I know how much you like the movie trivia games. I'm surprised that you haven't found out Actorly yet, and that no one suggested that for you.
What is that?
Actorly? Actor L-E?
Okay, I'm looking at it right now, yeah. The daily...
It's very fun.
It's fun. Okay, search. So what am I doing here? Oh, I see. Okay, it's a whole thing. All right, gotcha. I'll take a look. Thanks, buddy. Leave me alone. Hello.
I have to address an absolutely egregious oversight, one of the worst examples of groupthink I've ever seen in my life.
Go ahead.
The post-Steve era romanticism of Steve's contribution of the show has me sick to my stomach. Let me say it loud and clear, and please stay out of it with your humility, Blind Mike. Blind Mike is the number 2 Minahan.
Is this Ziggy Robinson or not?
I think so.
Is this Ziggy?
I think it is.
No. It's not Ziggy.
Oh, it sounds like him, doesn't it? Is it not Dave?
It does a lot.
Sounds a little bit like him, but a little older.
Older, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
No, I'm 31. I've lost my voice recently.
Okay,
But
you are
anyway,
Ziggy,
this
but
is
good.
important. So if I may make a brief case for Mike as too, because I don't even think anybody's even entertaining it.
Oh, I'm definitely entertaining him.
Okay, well, I mean, so Steve built the studio. Any moron with a screwdriver could have built the studio. Every podcast who's ever existed has a studio. So I don't really count that as contributions to the show. I mean, Mike, for any of his potential flaws, he's really been the only second voice who, when there's like a satirical joke or something, has laughed and advanced the joke like in the moment. And I think people forget Steve's contributions to the show early on. If you remember, DEC had the famous car crash sound effect.
I don't remember that.
Oh, when Steve would talk.
Focus
and
on the good.
the
Focus on
conversation would
the good
come to a
Mike
screeching
stuff.
halt.
What else?
Sorry. What? Well, I mean, when I think of the show, I think of the moments that, like, you know, the show to me is those like little brief inside jokes or inside moments that you really have to be paying attention to. And I think Mike has done such a better
number
job
2 spot very seriously.
of advancing that.
Very seriously.
Very angry.
Very
There's no jokes or anything.
No, I'm sure I want this guy's endorsement. Mike, you could definitely put Mike in number 2. I would have no problem with that.
Okay, that's all I needed. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
All
buddy.
right, Ziggy. See you later. Or whoever.
I think
Ziggy's
Ziggy
guy.
would have had some humor attached
That's
to it.
true.
Or something.
Yeah, that wasn't Ziggy. That wasn't Ziggy.
But I appreciate his endorsement.
It is big. Hello.
I believe that, well, I don't know if I believe, but I'm wondering, is there a chance that this producer race comes down to you wanting to pick Augustus, but you just can't stand having a Portuguese person in the booth?
You got Portuguese, Gus?
I'll hang up and listen.
Yeah, I don't think I can do that.
It does make sense.
Yeah, they load up, Gus?
They load it up?
All right, please, God, please keep calm.
I think Augustus does have the best weirdness fit.
I know, but he's like bad on the air, though. I thought he was better than this on the air. He's bad. Like, that's work. Like, this is work. I'm working. Like, I don't want to work.
Right.
I got 4 years. Like, I want to. Like, I just want to, have it be loose. Like, he's slowing things down. It's funny tonight. The 30th time is the funny.
He can get better at that, though, knowing what you
I
like
don't
to talk
know.
about and stuff.
I don't know. He's a nervous guy.
He's a nervous guy, but that can be good.
Think he'll get better, Dave?
He could get better. Yeah.
Doesn't feel like you think he will, though, huh?
Any calls or?
Yeah, we got to call up 617. Still loaded up. He's up there.
You know what hasn't been explored really?
What's that?
Coleman might have really fucked Augustus.
Just the whole Coleman of it all?
Yeah, because when a real candidate entered,
yeah,
that is kind of when Augustus started to falter. Maybe Augustus felt like the cock of the walk, technically and everything, compared to like Montante or whoever.
Right.
And with the Haberman method, he had that over Tommy.
Sure.
Yeah,
I don't think.
But now that
Haberman
Coleman's
would definitely
involved.
not endorse Gus at this point.
Not after this. No.
Hello.
Hey, Kirk, I watched the movie The Squid and the Whale, semi-based on your recommendation.
Very funny.
And I really enjoyed it, but I didn't understand how Eisenberg's character pawned off like a major Pink
Floyd song
as his own.
Yeah. If you notice Billy Baldwin's character,
you find that
Billy
odd?
Baldwin's character knew it right away. If you watch that scene, but yeah, I agree.
I did notice that, but in the mid '80s in New York, nobody
Feels
noticed
unlikely.
It, like,
I always had a problem with that. That felt unlikely. Yeah.
All right, and another question. The other day, Daver mentioned Jared Goff being like a undercover Minifan.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any other famous Minifans who you guys didn't really get a chance to talk about it? But are there any others?
I don't know. This tweet's throwing me off.
What tweet?
What's that?
Who did the show tweet with the Simple Gus one? The guy to give credit where credit's due. Grant, I've been hearing this since my first day in.
Oh, that's my fault because I thought it was on my account.
What?
Yep, that's my fault.
Did you see this tweet, Dave?
I did.
You're fine with it being there?
Me?
Yes.
No, but he runs the account. That's what you wanted the producers to do.
You run the account today?
Yeah,
that's what Dave said.
There's all he runs until tonight midnight. Dave?
Well, I said no. I said he runs the show, and then he clearly has to do tomorrow because it's a late show.
This is a fucking terrible quote tweet.
Oh, it's horrific.
It was supposed to come from my personal one, and I thought it did, but it did not.
So you didn't even know that till now?
Correct.
Do you think that might be an issue?
Big issue.
What the fuck?
That's why I'm going to go switch it right now.
Well, no, I
didn't
tell you to do that.
Okay.
Dave, what the fuck?
I just figured because he was doing it late. Like, hypothetically, he would have done the show tomorrow morning and then run the account.
What the fuck is this? How can I trust him to have the account now?
Oh, that's what. Yeah.
What do you think I was talking about?
No, I know the account. I just mean the fact that he did it. Like, he had access. I thought that was the play. I also don't believe him, actually. To be honest.
What?
I think you tweeted that from the show account.
No. I swear that was supposed to come from me.
What else? I mean, take the calls. Fucking mother. What the fuck? Leave the tweet up.
Boy, we've heard that before. I thought it was, but it wasn't.
And that was it.
It was Mad Dog's account.
Jesus Christ. Patrick Ford's account. That's a terrible tweet anyway. If it's your own account, you have any pride?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know how to answer that.
What's the tweet for those of us that?
So the tweet. I'm sorry, Mike. You're right. The tweet is, the Kirk. So Mick has different tweets every day from posters. He has Simple Gus up today with Gus looking like Simple Jack.
Yes.
And the quote tweet: "Got to give credit where credit's due, comma. Granted, I've been hearing this since my first day in. No period, nothing." That's just the tweet.
Huh. That I'll at least say this: it does sound like something he meant to tweet from his personal account.
Yeah, but I don't. That's no excuse.
I suppose not.
I mean, you could really fuck that up if you do that. Like, I don't know. What do you want to call it? Now I'm getting annoyed.
See, now I want Hoot. That's why I want Hootsuite. For the show account, I would use only Hootsuite. So
I don't know what that is. I don't give a fuck what that is. Fuck Hootsuite is. What the fuck is that?
With the green button.
Why was that presented like it's something we've been arguing about for years?
What the fuck language is that? What is going on here?
Well, I've always wanted Hootsuite, but you won't let me have it.
No. So when I'm tweeting from the show account, I would only strictly use Hootsuite.
If you say that fucking word again, I'm going to go in there and take your fucking head off.
Okay. It's a tweet.
What is?
I'm not going to say it.
Good. Okay, go ahead.
It's a social media tool.
I don't care. Why do you think I would care about that? Have you ever listened to the show?
No, because
You haven't listened to the show?
I have listened to the show.
Okay, do you think I would care about that?
No.
Then what the fuck are you talking about? It's the fact you have Hootsuite is why you tweeted that from the show account, not your account?
No. If using a tool.
What are you talking about? Dave, what is he talking about?
He's dancing.
I'm not dancing.
Dave, what is he talking about?
He wants to use a social media basically automation tool that only he would have for the show. Basically, it wouldn't confuse his account with.
How can you confuse? It's the first time you ever tweeted from the show account. You fucked it up.
No, I fucked it up.
So then you think Hootsuite would fix it?
Yes,
it cures
would.
that?
Because I can.
How about just figuring out what fucking account you're on when you tweet it?
Well, that's what I'm trying to do.
If you want to produce a show, I think you should be able to fucking disseminate between those two. I don't think that's asking too much.
No, but it's
okay. Only in Hootsuite is a fucking Kirk Midnight Show account or it's your account, which shouldn't fucking matter. Your account should be irrelevant while you're in charge of this account anyway.
Yeah.
So then what the fuck?
You're right.
All right. Hello. Jesus Christ.
It's a good ad for Hootsuite.
Hootsuite.
Hi, I was just curious what your strategy was to win Surviving Barstool.
My strategy before today was to do Surviving Barstool. My strategy now is to jump in front of a fucking train, have it run me over and blow my fucking brains out if I don't fucking get killed that way.
Wait, I have one suggestion. Have you thought about approaching it from Dennis Hopper's character in Speed?
What the fuck are you laughing at, you twat?
Who made you say this, sweetheart?
Yeah, get your boyfriend on, the idiot who's ever making you say this.
Nobody made me say this. Is my own brain.
What are you saying? What are you saying, honey? Go ahead.
I think that you should be Dennis Hopper.
I understand the reference. I've seen the motion picture. I got it.
Blow up a fucking elevator.
Okay, there you go. Thank you. Okay, go back to whatever you're doing, idiot. Hoot Sweden.
Is it Hoot Sweet or Hoot Sweet?
Hoot Sweet.
Mike, shut the fuck up.
I'm just curious.
Shut the fuck up. Both of you, shut the fuck up. Take the calls and shut up. Jesus, no one's allowed to talk. Just take the calls. We don't even respond to them. You got fucking Ron the Beef was the guy who did the fucking YouTube show?
Beanbag Ronnie?
Beanbag Ron and Hoot Sweden. What the fuck are we doing here? What the fuck are we doing here? Hello.
Hey, Dave.
Dave.
Hey,
Yes.
Dave.
Yeah.
We know you're out of a job, so how often do you masturbate these days? It was like 2 times a day, like when you were employed. So what are we up to now?
I've been for a while been doing 1 a day. Yeah, I've been trying to tone it down. Yeah.
Jeff Lee Lowe tweeting out that he wants Shark Minahan to change the odds right now after this Gus performance tonight.
Wow. Already?
Yeah, that's big. The commissioner himself. Yeah.
That's quick, too, because it's generally once a week, I feel like Shark Minahan tweets it out. It's a big call.
Dave can't masturbate right now, caller. It's too dirty on there.
Right. I got to find
Think of some love making.
Yes.
It's a good old fashioned Cinemax sex.
Cinemax, like the...
I know what you mean.
The fake tits weren't like monstrous.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That was always my issue with that, though. It was so fake. You didn't see any penetration.
Right.
It was just weird.
Right. Could I get a little more
Dave,
than what's
you're asking big requests here.
I know.
But in this world, you should be able to do that.
Am I crazy, or do the storylines with those often suffer a little bit?
No,
Meaning
for
they're
sure.
A little,
For sure.
A little ridiculous.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Hello.
Fuck it, it's a raw feed. The BO boys and BO girls, do you think they know about Taylor Swift? How about the Swifties in the Minifans? Do they know who Taylor Swift is about? Let's go over this in an hour episode. How about you, Clayton? Do you think they know?
Talk to you later, guys. They're loaded up, Gus?
They're loaded up?
Thank God. Poor Mike.
Why?
It's a tough night for everyone having to deal with this.
I suppose that's true.
Hello, Kirk. Good evening.
Good evening.
Augustus, you see what fucking happens when you fuck up the Twitter? You fuck up the Twitter, and then you potentially fuck up all the calls, you stupid fucking idiot. Now he doesn't want to fucking talk to anybody, you stupid fuck.
Well, he's got Hoot Sweden.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Anyway, my question was, Kirk, as far as like the BA and the sneaks of the world,
Mm-hmm.
what is your thought process on like for like years they hated the show,
Mhm.
and then as soon as you start letting people in, they're like, oh, I'm right back in. I'm right fucking back
Whatever.
in.
Like I said the
Let me
other
get
day,
let me get a part of it.
I got to a point in my life where I'm like, I am just not going to let. They can hate the show. They can like the show. They can do whatever. As long as I'm not complete idiots, fine. Let them do. You can't control them. Whatever. I've moved on.
BA has been a really good host of that show, though.
He has. He's been a regular Dick Shap. No, he's done fine. He did well the other night with like 5 people, honestly. Yeah, they did a good job. What are you laughing at?
Dick Shap.
I mean, it's like, Dave, yeah, B's been a really good host. Again, this like,
Mike.
Yes.
How do you feel about all these Minifans buying the pay-per-view, dozens of times, and no one's doing your Patreon for like $1 a month?
Well, it's not this.
Why would I?
First of all, walk them through the options, Mike. That's not true. Why, Mike?
Well, it starts at $5 a month,
Yeah,
sir.
yes. I use $10 a month myself.
Why would that even remotely bother me? You should go buy the pay-per-view.
Good boy. That's all I was saying.
Thank you, pal. There you go. Classy call. Thank you. About time somebody said it.
He got me.
Buy Mike.net.
Thank you.
Unless you want to get the pay-per-view. That's a different conversation.
Yes. If you can only afford one, get the pay-per-view.
No, not true. Get them both. Get them both.
Thank you.
Sure. Hello.
Hello?
No.
Kirk, Joey Boy, how you doing?
Who is it?
Joey Boy.
Joey Boy? What are you laughing at, Dave?
Yes, sir, Kirk.
What are you laughing at, Dave?
This is funny. Joey Boy. I don't know.
Why is that
funny? What the fuck is wrong with that?
It's a fucking show. What does it do?
What the fuck is wrong with
What's
you?
happening?
I'm fucking lost. I don't know.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Nothing, I don't know. Now we're just making a thing out of it. I just thought Joey Boy was funny. That's all.
Why?
I don't know. Like, we're supposed to know who Joey Boy is. I don't know who Joey Boy is.
Dave's new to the show. Hello.
All right, Kirk. All right, first of all, Dave, shut the fuck up.
All right, go ahead, Dave. Get
second of all, Kirk, I'm going to ask you to defend your contrarian position on this because the rest of America does not feel this in the slightest, and you've exercised this position on the show before. Can you explain why you, over the last 2 Republican presidents, you think George Bush is a war criminal and you respected Trump a lot more? Because a lot of America does not feel that way in the slightest, especially nowadays.
Who cares? I don't care. What do you think? I care what you think? The guy put us in a war that killed thousands and thousands of people for no reason. Some bullshit fucking thing. Cheney and Halliburton, you know and I know it. Absolute money grab, and we're still fucking stuck over there. Way more responsible for way more deaths than President Trump. Way more.
I hung up on him.
Why?
Because he seemed done.
All right, hello.
Did that come up recently? I don't remember your take on George Bush.
Seemed like you wanted to talk about it. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
You there?
All right, we're good. I'm not participating in this. I'm just worried about the BO boys now. Hello.
Think this will affect it?
I don't know. Yes. Dave, you're producing the BO boys.
Okay.
Yes, hello.
Kirk,
Yes.
are you actually mad that Justin's in the group chat?
What?
Are you actually mad that Justin is in the group chat?
Oh. Is this actually Julie?
Is this
Dave, or
Julie?
no?
It sounds like her.
Uh-oh.
Yes, it's real Julie.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no. Where are you coming
Jules, what's happening, baby?
Where are you coming from, Julie?
I'm on a plane heading to Atlanta, but
Were you drinking at the bar at the airport?
no.
Oh. You sound like you're a little. Does it sound like a little drunk to you?
Very.
She sounds like that sometimes, though.
Oh, she does?
Yeah, she does. She does.
No, I don't really care.
He's a good guy, you know.
I just said I don't care.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Just wanted to make sure.
Okay, goodbye.
Shouldn't you guys do this off air?
Oh, shit. Jesus God, hopefully that plane goes down. Jesus Christ.
That's what it's like when you bring one of these broads in. It's going to be every
She was
day.
definitely trash,
Do you
right?
care if I do this? Is that
Drunk Dave or no?
It sounded worse than I remember.
A couple of pops at the airport before the plane?
She pulled it together at the end, I will say.
Yeah.
But
Was
at
that
first-
definitely her, you think?
That was definitely her.
that was her.
Oh, that was her.
Yeah.
That was very weird.
Do you care, Justin?
Why does she care if I care? Why do people care what I think? Who gives a fuck?
You're an influential guy.
Jesus Christ.
I've secured a wedding dress.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, nice.
They make them that big?
This one actually is size 14 to 16.
I love Dave, the wedding
good,
planner.
okay.
I gotta say, I hope he has one of those, like the things in the Bluetooth in his ear.
Yeah, he's into it. Yeah. She might be showing Dave, so 16 might be better. Yeah. Let's see. Fucking clit will fit in that dress. Jesus.
When you say you can see John Peltier's penis,
Sure.
what are we talking?
Like his cock is in my face. But no, so he wears shorts that are like Kurt Rambis would wear.
Okay.
From like 85.
Are you
And he-
seeing head?
Well, no, but he like leans back.
Yeah.
First of all, that call was very weird.
It certainly was, yeah.
I mean, like that could have. I think we were nicer because if we kept around, I think that would have ended badly.
Yeah.
Justin just texted the group chat and wrote, "Throw in a water."
I'm gonna say right now, Dave, I'm dead serious about this. I'm dead serious. I'm like 50-50 about like removing her from the dotting the I's, crossing the T's after that call.
That was weird.
I just think it
No?
was. You made a comment about Justin last show, and I think she was just trying to have fun with it. That's all.
Do you think it sounded like she was trying to have fun? Do you, Mike, or no?
No, it was very.
I mean, she might have been having fun
short.
at the bar before.
I think she thought it was just a fun little call to make. I think that's what she
What do you think, Gus?
Are you
I
really
think she should
mad?
turn off her phone in an airport. It's the smartest thing you can do.
That's true. That's good. That's good advice.
Good
finally.
advice. Good advice. Unless you're 10 years old, then put on that fucking hardcore pornography.
But see, that's the positive of Gus. We got to acknowledge that as a positive. That
I
he has
guess.
promoted pornography for children.
Lather up.
And you said I was going right wing.
That's his campaign's position. Is show young children porn.
God. Hello. Jeff D. Lowe texted me, Peter
Julie's
King's one of his favorite
definitely
callers. Huh. What's that?
I said Julie's definitely shit-faced.
That's so fucking.
I don't even like Justin as much as I like you,
question?
Kirk.
Jesus. Yeah.
Can I ask a question about the top 50?
Sure. Well, yeah. I mean, Gus is here, so yeah, you should probably do that.
How many pay-per-views do I have to buy to guarantee the 401 fuckface, the bitch from Bristol, does not make the top 50?
Who's that?
Oh, Kevin.
Oh, to guarantee that he
I'm not saying his name.
Will you actually purchase 50 of them? It's then done. It's done. As long as you prove you purchased 50 of them, right, Dave?
That's perfect.
We'll handle that. Yeah, it's fine. Because I mean, he's a Hall of Famer. But
You'll keep them all?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
I'd just like to really be up there with those guys, my brothers.
I was in Walhalla when I read that. Dead serious. Steve was doing something. I forget what he was doing. Something. He was like trying to. I don't even know. He was looking for that. I think it was that day. He was looking for that goddamn fucking plug that he couldn't find or whatever. I'd run earlier that day. I was like, I'm just gonna go for a walk. I'm fucking tired. And I see this thing. I'm reading it. And I'm like, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen in Walhalla, South Carolina. He's like, I just think it would mean a lot for me to be up there with Steve and Tim.
Yeah. It's like the big three going in together, you know?
He's a nice guy. He is a nice guy.
Very nice guy.
Nice guy. But he's crazy.
He's top 50. Remember the call he had with Justin where he berated Justin for no reason?
I know, but
then hung up.
But it would really hurt him not to be in the top 50, though.
It would.
That's why he shouldn't be.
It certainly
in the top
would.
50.
But,
Yeah.
you know,
How about
deserves to be in
Can I be a top 50?
Kirk, you're really mad at Kevin from Bristol.
It's like I know that you make fun of me when you call, but like we're still okay. I can still dot the I's and cry. Right?
I'm really professional.
I go to hotels and I work a lot, so I want $4 million. Dave's a good. Justin's a really good.
Kick him out if you want. He doesn't even. I don't want to kick Dave out. I don't want to kick Justin out.
I think his plate's spinning around.
Oh, wait. We haven't taken off.
Oh, praise Allah. Fuck. Anybody bring the box car play? And then Regis was like, there's a third play.
Hey, Kirk, watch this. I got a bomb.
One time when I was younger, I had an amateur strip club. I had my tits and my pudding. Anybody want to buy me a drink on a plane?
Move over, sir. I'm going to fly this thing.
You think, Andrew and Gus, you think, show Harry a video's gonna be a real thing? I'll tell you what, I'll climb on top and make a man out of him. Oh, fuck him. All right, take another call.
617.
Hello. Jesus, hello.
Hey, Kirk, if Dion catches wind of your criticism and his response goes viral, aren't you a little worried what the critics will say?
Well, critics will say, this is Ziggy Robinson,
Is this
right?
Ziggy Robinson? No, I don't know what to believe.
No, I mean, if it was, if it's, an African-American
No, I
head
don't
coach,
do
you criticize him. If it's a white coach, you'd criticize him.
Mhm.
But if it's a half-black, half-white tight end, you beat the shit out of him in the hallway.
Damn
That was what has been the history. Well, listen, I was ready to fight Willie Colon. I was ready to fight Steve Diossi at the Super Bowl. I mean, I'm ready to fight Arian Foster at the Ryder Cup.
I was going to say, you just have Arian Foster defend you. He's your boy now.
That's true,
Your
but I was
brother.
ready to fight him that
Yeah.
day. I'm not, the worst thing I do is beat me up. I'm getting ready for the prime backlash. I think it's inevitable. Thank you, caller.
Was that Ziggy Robinson?
I don't think so.
Has anyone ever called that's not Ziggy Robinson?
I'm starting to wonder. Hello.
Hey, Kirk, two quick ones.
Sure.
Have you
Barstool.tv
still
slash
never
PPV,
met?
right or no?
Yes.
What's up? Did you buy the pay-per-view,
Have you
caller?
still never met? Yes, bought the pay-per-view.
Thank you. Have I still never met
Have you
who?
still never met another Kirk?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know.
Did you run into Kirk Cousins at the Super Bowl house?
Well, he was there, and I said I should meet him. And I wanted to ask him what it was like having that name, because it's kind of an infrequent name. It's always misspelled as a kid like mine is. But he went off to do something with the Part of My Take guys. So I didn't
Like
do that.
Costanza when he met George Papard.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct. That's exactly right.
I'll stay tuned. Second thing,
Mhm.
have you ever heard KFC tell the story about when his father banged Sharon Stone back in the late 70s, early 80s?
What?
No, I have not. Is that true? I mean, I don't
You've
think
got
it's
to
true,
ask
but
Kevin about this. He told
Okay.
it on KFC radio like 10 years ago.
Oh, I'll ask him. Okay. I will do that. I will actually do that. Thank you.
Curious.
Hello.
And then, oddly, Kevin's father showed him the tape years later.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, at that point, he was old. He was 10, 11 years old. I mean, he's already seen it all.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, once again, Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
I have a question for Blind Mike, and I have 2 questions for Dave.
Okay. Go ahead.
Blind Mike, would you ever allow JJ the caller to ejaculate on your fat face or no?
My face is my face. Why do you need the adjectives?
Don't you ask the questions, Mike. Answer the question.
Would I ever? Meaning, is there a world where it's possible?
You don't like him, though. That's the thing.
He's fine.
Well, it's in your top 100.
No.
Okay, fair.
Not
Listen, fair. Listen, you get your list. I respect that.
I'm going to say, unless you can present to me a reasonable scenario, I'm going to say no.
Okay, fair. Go ahead.
Dave, do you have the capability to do the helicopter with your penis or no?
I don't believe I can. No.
I would think no.
No.
Even like plumped up?
I don't know. It's pretty small.
But you said you think it was that small in retrospect, no?
It's not a micro, but it's
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure, it's okay.
Second question. Are you going to have rough sex with Julie now that you're frustrated with her or no?
Yeah, fair question.
Julie and I will not be having sex.
Okay, well, you're
well, tonight's your chance, it sounds like.
You're the one person on Flight 322 who's... Jesus Christ.
She's repeatedly texted that she is not drunk.
Okay. Yeah, I bet I said that. I meant it was.
I was going to say.
I'm fucking fine.
Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Oh, hey, Kirk. It's Finsta again. How's it going?
It's who?
Now that Julie is...
Who is it?
Like,
I'm sorry.
Finster?
Finster? Who's
Finster.
that?
I called last Monday.
Oh, Finster, of course.
Yes.
Right. Yes, Finster.
Yes. Thank you.
You called last Monday.
Yeah, now that...
God, it's only been 6 days. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Well, now that Julie is going to be busy in rehab and attending to A's, this kind of leaves the field open.
It is wide. Dave, you could tweet out right now.
Dot
The dot in the I's, crossing the T's job is wide open.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love to hear it, Kirk.
Kirk, were you serious when you said that? I saw this show tweet.
Like, I get why I have fun with the show. Like, it's so much fun. That's why I love it. My brothers and I was talking, but like, I really wanted a job. I love the job. I had a lot of experience in the job, and I was gonna. You gonna finish that trade?
I just say you don't treat me like that. I'm kind of different than the other guys.
It's a joke. It's just a joke. Like, I've done a lot of. My father's house is really messy, and then, but like, one time there was a dead cat there, and I was like, oh. My dad was like, I want to pet your pussy. I was like, fucked up. I'm so.
And I am not drunk.
Why are you so drunk?
Me? See?
There you go.
I didn't buy it.
My mother defender. Hello. One or two more.
Oh, yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, Christ. Jesus, Gus. Yeah, good.
I think I remember this guy now. He wanted the job, right?
Yeah, I'm just calling in, saying, I'm still interested. I'm
David, you
still
tweet that
down.
out yet? Just tweet it. Got you, buddy. All right.
You seem dismissive of Finster.
Well, he just calls all the time. I talk to him too much. He's one of my best friends.
Right.
Dave probably tweeted this from a Gus's account. Everything's fucked up. I don't see it from the show account, Dave.
That's there.
Okay. It's not, but all right. Yes, go ahead.
Hey, okay, so Mike, first, how are you going, how do you feel about the producer change? It's used the third chair. How does it feel kind of moving on?
Me?
Yeah, do you have really any opinion?
To be
sad to see Dave go.
I don't want to speak for Mike because he can say whatever he'd like, but he's going to make Saturday. People there on pay-per-view will see Mike's endorsement, if that's okay, Mike.
Yes.
I don't want you to.
Oh, of course. Yeah. No, I'm not giving my endorsement.
Well, I'll tell you what. As I said to Dan Katz earlier,
can I eliminate someone?
Why don't you eliminate somebody right now? Or as I used to say when I watched The Amazing Race, hosted by Phil Keegan, why don't you eliminate somebody right now?
I would, and Josh was already out, obviously.
Book Phil Keegan. Oh, fuck. I can't do that anymore.
It's sad.
But Montante's here. Gus isn't the get the number guy. It's true, right, Gus?
Right.
Montante got the number.
I would have gotten the number too, but not as quick as him.
Why did you try and get it?
Who says I didn't?
Did you get it?
That's a good
No. But I tried.
Well, you know.
Oh, wow. The old chess game continues. We're good with the calls. Go ahead. It was a big moment, Dave.
This is tough. Well, there's one man who I've not given any Steve units of any kind. That would be John from Scranton.
Oh, that's true.
So it'd be easiest for me to
But I
leave him
don't
off the
think you're
list.
going to eliminate him. I think you have a soft spot for him.
I think you're kind of right.
Yeah, I know.
We did a show together, you may remember.
I may remember. I always remember. I often
I
remember.
believe it was called Must See, if I'm not mistaken.
Sure. Yeah, I think that's right.
It was something like that.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, of course. You have a link, Dave, for this thing tonight?
I just got it. Yep.
Okay, good. Thank God.
I think if there's one person that I think will definitely not get the job as a solo artist, let's say, like you won't hire just him, it would be Mick.
Okay, are you officially not endorsing him?
I suppose, yeah.
Okay,
He's removed from my
there you go.
From my list.
There you go. Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I very much see a world where you hire him as the second producer.
Sure,
but as a first guy, I don't think so.
Okay, it's reasonable. Would you not hire him? That's an endorsement
for this show.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, there you go. You don't like him.
I do like Mick.
Okay, I don't know. Okay, is there anybody you don't like as a person?
No, I can't think of anyone. Well, Josh, I don't care for.
That's true. He's a bad guy.
There's some darkness
evil
there.
guy there.
Yeah.
What's going on there, Dave?
He's just logging in for the to get the link for the BO Boys.
Okay, there you go. I'll be on that tomorrow, and this show will be up tomorrow. A brand new Blind Mike episode up tomorrow as well.
Yeah, well, actually, up today on YouTube, but it'll be up everywhere else.
That's what I'm saying.
Tomorrow,
Yeah,
yes.
good. I told you I listened to Gary Shanley, right or no?
Well, thank you.
Yeah, very good. Very
Yes,
good. Very good. I enjoyed it very much. What's going on there?
Oh, and
BlindMike.net, by the way.
So right now on Patreon, the Dice episode is up, the life and career of Andrew Dice Clay. That episode won't be out for free for 2 weeks. And we're also doing this week, while I'm away, Norm MacDonald and me doing stand-up will be the 100th episode.
Oh, good.
So those will just be on Patreon for 2 weeks instead of one. And
Excellent.
then they'll be released when I get back.
Excellent. Fantastic. So go subscribe, please, blindmike.net. And while you're subscribing, go buy the pay-per-view as well, barstool.tv/ppv. Please go do that for us. Send a message to Barstool and for us, and just have a good time. It's going to be a crazy. I still don't know what I'm doing. People are asking me all the time. I don't know I'm hiring yet. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening with this wedding. I know nothing. We're back Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, rest of the week. Anything else from you, Gus?
One of the thoughts I just had with these callers is that if you want a way to easily make them kind of like you're done with them, I can put my dog's training collar around my thigh, zzz, give me a little zap, they gone.
It's not a bad idea. You like that, Mike, or no?
I like it.
You finished strong.
I like it.
You finished strong. Would you be willing to do that, Gus?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Dave, does that make sense to you or no?
Makes sense.
You kind of have to have him back
Yes.
in before Saturday now.
I mean,
feel
You're
like.
willing to test that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe it's Saco, Mike.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
I think if we learned anything today, it's that home security for everybody is a great idea.
You are right about that. Yes. You are damn right about that. That's where Simply Safe comes in. Good point. SimplySafe.com. Simply Safe, SimplySafe.com. For a limited time, get 20% off your new system when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Visit SimplySafe.com/Kirk. SimplySafe.com/KIRK. Again, you want your home protected. That's just the most important thing there is, whether it's family, whether you're pets, anything you want. 24/7 live guard protection is what you need. And Simply Safe is won all the awards. You know, we've talked about it. It'll take you 30 minutes to set up, or have a Simply Safe expert set up for you. Either way, it's easy to protect your home. The most important thing you can do is protect your family and your home. SimplySafe.com/Kirk. There's no safe like Simply Safe. We thank Simply Safe. We thank BetterHelp. We thank Miltons. We're back Tuesday with Mike and Will.
Wow.
And maybe a third person. Who knows? Who knows, Mike? Maybe we'll have a third person in there.
All right.
Well, Cullinane will be here as well. Dave, anything else from you? Milton's tomorrow?
Milton's tomorrow, yes.
Gus, you'll be there?
I'll be there.
All right. Thank you very much, Gus. Mike, we thank you as always. BlindMike.net.
Thank you.
Go, buy the pay-per-view. Barstool.tv/PPV. Get buying right now. We will talk to you on Tuesday. Thank you very much.